There we go. Alright. I'm going to say again, this will be so much easier with another monitor. But important if we perhaps wanted to see the chat as well.
I'll have it up on this thing.
Oh, you're gonna do that? Yeah. Oh, well, alright.
That's why I pulled this out immediately to finish my writing project so I could do that.
I assumed it was because you were bored and you were like, I'm gonna fuck around while you're working.
I did the two things that I...
Okay, well, you go off then. Beautiful glitch.
I can only do what I can do.
That's true. We can't expect the world. Oh. It is playing surfer music. I want you to know that.
Okay. Thank you. You may have to start without my buy-in, but...
Are you having trouble, my dear? If anybody has joined us, we are doing an interesting setup here where I don't actually have the ability to see you yet. We're going to wait for Dr. Holligay, Esquire, PhD, to get herself logged in. Yeah, I can occasionally be on my shit. It's interesting. I know I'm not interesting. It's so true. It's so true. Reeves, I'm not here to play with you today. Right now, my friend. I am assuming that I get to be one of these startlingly attractive monster types. I'm also trying to figure out how to position this so that I can hear you. And... oh! No, I want to. While not situating my glasses to such a degree that I can't actually see. Why do you want F11? You want to go full screen? Oh! Yeah, I do. It's not F11, but I think it is that guy. There you go. So let's see. Oh, this isn't on. Let me do that. On. There we go. Let's see who we have here that I can detect. Well, I am certainly not going to be Tiger Person because I think I've had enough of that today. She looks nice. I might be her. Or her. No, I'm not a tiger. Go to hell. I might be the chick with the crown, because that's my truest persona. Maybe I'll be the computer. I know how you feel about. I know.
I love it.
Mm-hmm. I don't. I know. No one suffers as Holligay suffers. Oh, this green chick looks like she's had enough of literally everything, so perhaps I will be her. Everyone, just wait, hold on, we'll be there shortly. Just hit the same button again, which was the one that's above the 5, I believe. It looks like a screen. There you go. We are nearly there. In the meantime, I don't know anything about this particular game, but I did read the description a few moments ago when I was purchasing it for your enjoyment, and it basically it is what you might think. It seems it is a romance dating sim featuring monsters. I'm not sure why everyone hates me, but you do. What's kind of great is I feel that I could make each of these individual heads into some sort of comic book character from some point or another. There's Timberwolf from Legion of Superheroes. There's Nikki from the original Guardians of the Galaxy, not whatever shit they call Guardians of the Galaxy now. Don't know who the Tiger Guy would be. But I'm sure there is one. Maybe he's Tigra's granddad. Anyway, oh, She-Hulk, obviously. Yeah, so, she just looks kind of like Anna, I feel, from Overwatch whenever she passes by. That's who I see. Oh, I'm in my settings. I don't even know if anyone's there yet. That's true. That's true! I feel weirdly isolated without seeing my chat. Alright. Backspace, no. Alright. Thank you. Alright. Let's try whatever this is. Oh! Voice interactions? Yay or nay? Awesome voice effects! Make your own voices! No effects. Fun though that may be. We'll go ahead.
Yay!
Yay! 1 player. 2 players. 3 players or 4 players. I assume you're going to decline this evening, Dr. Holligay, Esquire, PhD. I am assuming because I am seeing them with controllers and not at separate computers that one can do so here. That's a very excellent point. It's vitally important. Alright, we'll start one, and if we find that we are perhaps missing something dramatic, we will move on. Short game, around 30 minutes, or full game, around 60 minutes. Well, yeah. Maybe I do. Bitch, I might. Spooky high school. The sweetest years of our lives. Back then, we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant.
All I can think of is the fucking,
Young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid. But always willing to live life to the fullest. Oh, there we go. My glasses are better now. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. Alright. Choose player 1! Who? Oh, everyone's super interested in me, honey. Who are you? I will, of course, be the fire chick, because
wow, you're on your shit.
I am consistent. I am reliable, and you are all welcome. Who are you? Really?
Did you know that my channel is
I think that mature audiences are the only ones who would ever deign to enter. Who are you really? Name, red, pronoun, she. Sure?
Let's start a fire!
Let's start a fire! And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge. The Monster Prom. That's hilarious. Also...
Oh no, it looks like there's somebody else here, but they're not in the chat.
I'm like, also, a little insulting, but whatever. Jesus, what? I remember it clearly. 3 weeks were left,
Oh,
and as...
you can be gay, I see long hair, and this isn't an anime, so...
What?
I said it looks like you can be gay.
Of course I'm gonna be gay.
Well, I said you can.
Oh, you were ahead of me. I hadn't gotten there yet. Jesus, what woman?
No, I didn't even watch it.
Oh.
No, I did recall.
Yes, you did.
I was looking at the outline. Because look, like there are people with long hair, and this is not an anime.
Oh, Well, yeah. Well, I assumed also that you could choose your pronoun.
Yeah.
Was
I didn't assume that it happened.
yeah. So you know.
I think you mean since you could choose your pronoun.
Are you correcting my grammar? Like I am a 12-year-old Spanish-speaking child in a war-torn country?
That was spelling.
I remember it clearly. 3 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 6 most charismatic classmates. Huzzah! Miranda Vanderbilt, 19, a sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. A guy who clearly is Hellboy from an anime. Can you hear any of this? Is it even on?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's on mute.
Oh, okay. Well,
It's gonna echo through your fucking...
well, you could put on headphones and then you could hear it.
Why would... I'm sitting right next to you.
To hear the game?
No, I don't care about this.
Okay, well then fuck you. Damien LaVey, 21. Why isn't he out of high school?
Narrating the whole of it. What do I have to do?
Because you didn't hear him go, "Wah!" Like he was an anime character, that's why. Also, he's 21. Why is he not graduated high school yet?
Yeah,
Question.
that's
Damien LaVey, 21. A fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love.
LaVey, the founder of Satanism.
Yeah, absolutely. I know. I'm fire, he's fire. Seems like a match. Scott Howell, 21. A werewolf athlete who compensated for... Michael J. Fox once played a werewolf, as did Jason Bateman. I'm not believe Scott Bakula did, but you know, I'm not particularly abreast of Scott Bakula's wide world of work. A werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. That's the only kind of guy you should actually be with. Liam de Lioncourt, 4XX. A hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid that he was truly a lovable dork. I want nothing to do with him.
Scott was not truly a lovable.
That's true.
Friends.
Polly Geist, 22. A party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things. Like me. And Vera Oberlin, 23. A mean, self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense of business. Ray Hino. It was clear. It had to be one of them. But who? We only had 3 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 3 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. But, as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Never, never. Welcome to Monster Prom, stupidest pop quiz ever! Hot or not, take this quiz to find out.
I'm sorry. But also, I'm not sorry.
All minds are rotten, but they are rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more. We are now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever, trademark. We'll throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character stats. This way, each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Let's start. That's fine. What would be the coolest prize you could find in your box of cereal? The phone... Stop reading so fast! The phone number of that sexy tiger on the front of the box. He's so passionate about breakfast and health, but he's surely also a great lover. A tiny piece of sharp metal. Fuck off! A tiny piece of a tiny piece of sharp metal, so every scoop would be full of thrill and danger. A sample of a more nutritious breakfast option, so people are encouraged to stop eating that colorful crap. I am going to go here
No.
and...
Hurry, as you know. I'm your hands.
But I caught it! But I didn't! Go to hell! Ah, shit. No, tiny piece of sharp metal from my mom. Okay. So bold. If you had to have sex with an animal... I hate this game so much already. Ah, Christ almighty. If you had to have sex with an animal, which animal would it be?
I, in fact, know that the Jewish god is real.
Fuck you, Jew God. A swan! They're classy. Plus, it reminds me of that myth of Leda and whatever, and the swan. So at least by bestiality standards, it has a certain chic appeal. A human being, because I'm the kind of douchebag who loves to find loopholes in stupid questions like this one. That would be you.
No, you're a douchebag.
You're a bigger douchebag. A great white shark. If I have to fuck an animal, let's at least make it a story worth telling.
We all know that I would do swan because I, in fact, do appreciate the upscale.
You do a little bit, actually.
I want to be a fancy bitch.
You do want to be a fancy bitch, and what's fancier than fucking a swan? She wanted to know. I think that is the standards to which we should all aspire.
Mina and Ray, when they went to the Tunnel of Love, Mina convinced me that there was nothing fancier than fucking in a swan.
Did Ray buy it?
No. When does she
I don't know. I'm like, depends on when we're set in your timeline, I guess. I'm going to find this loophole.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's where you're in the dickbag.
Yeah. You find a genie in a bottle. You can ask for whatever you want. What do you ask for? Before asking for anything, you try to negotiate up to 3 standard wishes. That could be me. Him to not be so cliched. Genies and wishes, so mainstream.
No, you're the last.
Infinite confetti. I don't ask for anything. I drink the genie from the bottle. I can grant my own wishes.
Can't just fuck me up.
A rainbow that you can eat. His friendship. Go to hell, Holligay. But also.
Let's do this!
Let's do this. What am I at? Smarts 9, boldness 7, creativity 5, charm 5, fun 2, and money 5.
You are no fucking
I appear to not be. Alright, I can go to the auditorium, I can go to class, library, outdoors, gym, or the bathrooms.
Audio on Twitch, did you not start streaming?
Yeah!
I thought it was just because this thing was moving so slow.
Oh. That's why I asked you earlier why it was dark, and you were like, I paused it. Oh. Okay. Hold on.
Thank you for saying something, Fury.
Yes, yes. Oh, actually, I guess I can do it from here,
I'm on a
can't I?
super low-powered computer, which is not a slam on it. It is exactly what it's supposed to be. But I just figured it wasn't doing
Oh. Well, that's weird. I also can't quite see because I have this over here so I can hear you and stuff. See, I'm glad I was narrating for the crowd.
Yeah.
Let's see. Window. Oh, hang on.
Oh, now you can see my vegan roasted cauliflower soup.
Oh, well, that's good to know. Oh, hang on.
This is Monster Prom, Fury. Curry High Trip was a Curry High Trip. Actually, I would have watched it many, many, many moons sooner if I had known what it was actually about. Okay, now I see the game. It's on top of my vegan roasted cauliflower. Oh no, now it's on its own.
Yay! Alright, I think we should be good now.
We're good. Thank you, Fury.
Yes, thank you.
Kisses.
Kisses and love. Alright. I hadn't streamed in a while. I think I just forgot how everything worked.
Oh, did you just not put it in, literally?
Yeah, basically.
Oh, cool. I love it when it's actually your fault.
You're terrible. Alright. Alright, where are we gonna start? We're going to start in the bathroom.
I'm echoing this.
You are echoing this.
Yeah, which is, it's gotta be fun.
Am I fine?
Yeah, you're fine. She says the echo is down.
Oh. Well, this is just gonna be a shitty stream. Sorry, everybody. Alright, let's see. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathroom because you respect no authority. It's true, though. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn. By skipping class and hanging out in the bathroom. You give +0 shits, but you gain +2 boldness. I do give +0 shits, it's true. Against the expected, you spot Scott and Liam engaged in what seems to be an intense conversation.
I love you, bro. No,
I love you! They seem so into it that you can't resist the urge to ask them what's going on. We're discussing this recent novel, Two Lights. It isn't a novel, it's a rad movie with lots of cool dudes with amazing abs! Well, it's actually based on a novel, and it's anything but rad, it's cultural trash. But I decided to like it ironically. The thing is, there's a human girl with two guys who like her, but the guys are part of two enemy human races! The wild, shirtless humans and the mysterious, deep-look-giving humans. And it seems these types of humans can't stand each other. Oh, and the deep-look-giving humans shine in the sunlight. Did you know that's actually a lesser-known trait of some humans? The thing is, the next movie will be released soon and we're super hyped. Ironically. We can't wait, bro! We need to satiate our hunger for 2 nights!
Which is almost the free lines.
Only one less.
I wonder which one got 86.
Let's go for Taiki.
Perfect.
Best mom! This is your opportunity to show these two you're well versed when it comes to satiating urges. Go for it! Let's cosplay! Let's go shirtless! Or, we should write a nuanced play based on it. I have one over here, thank you, my dear. We should write a nuanced play based on it. Totally not fanfic! I'm going to say, let's cosplay, let's go shirtless. I also need you to... I also need you to see Werewolf Dude's entire face right now.
I love him.
He is great.
Awesome, bro.
Awesome, bro!
Awesome!
Whoa, that's awesome! But, who should be who? I mean, the shirtless ones turn into wolves, which is kind of a relatable thing for me, you know?
Representation is really important in media.
Totally. And I'm in it if it means showing my bud. Well, I'm kind of an expert when it comes to staring mysteriously at people.
Touchdown!
Yeah, perfect team play! And I can lend you some glitter. I have tons of it for when I make cheering
I want
signs.
you two to be boyfriends.
It seems that if you ask politely, you can get anyone to go shirtless. Who knows? You might end up being a true Two Lights fan. You gain +2 charm and +1 boldness.
I can't stop laughing. Thank you.
Let's do this!
Like, fuck you, Taiki. Week 1, noon. Let's see. I agree too. I'm not going to break them up. I'm going to let them be the boyfriends they clearly should be. I'm going to try and chat up the ghost girl.
Yeah.
Listen, Reg, you can totally sit with us. Thanks, Reeves. I just hope you didn't bring a gun to a bazooka fight. Yeah. Oh, you're gonna voice it? Holligay, please.
Showing off of best flasks.
What voice was that?
Well, not the best flask exactly, but the best
Good God, are literal actual flasks of alcohol openly allowed in this school cafeteria? Are there no rules? Apparently not, because Polly starts setting off a series of flasks down on the table.
Okay, so this is beer. Wine, whiskey, ethyl alcohol, the soul of an infant imported from Germany.
Ha! Weak! This is radioactive absinthe, this is fire, and this is literal poor life choices! This is the best school.
Okay. This one is a smaller plastic design. It is the ultimate flask.
They could probably go on like this for damn ever. Maybe you can cut in with the craziest thing of all. But think carefully about whom you want to impress with your flask contents. Get ready for the most hardcore badass thing. This flask contains an ancient genie that grants you 3 wishes, but I'm totally drinking it because I don't give a fuck. I grant my own damn wishes. Or...
Wanna get a dope party started? This flask has Ultra Whiskey! Yes, 2 bottles of the best purest whiskey
I feel as though that super did. I feel as though our ghost girlfriend will be most impressed with the dope party. Yeah!
Heck yeah! Heck yeah! Heck yeah! Let's rage! Scared the cat.
You did. You scared me a little.
I always wanted to make home for whiskey, but I could not get my whiskey bottles to fuck. I tried everything. Sultry music, chainsaws, no, I consider romantic stuff. But it seems like sweet whiskey love.
This is also you.
Yeah. I almost started thinking inanimate objects can have sex, but like I've had tons of sex with it.
Oh!
That was just silly. If you can make whiskey turn into ultra whiskey, we should definitely apply that principle all over the damn place. In an orgy of iPhones, we took iPhone X. Most advanced something possible, duh. A microwave, a Russian novel, to compare with can't wait to create a Joker stuff. Handle, probably.
Well, the world probably doesn't need to worry about handling it, because there's no way you can pull that insanity off. But yay for plans with Polly. By it, we mean Polly. Week 1 evening.
Let's do this.
Let's do this! Alright. We should go to the bathroom again. No. We should go. Oh, outdoors looks interesting. Let's go. That is an excellent question. I am assuming because we're dead. Oh, I guess, see how, what's her name is down there in the bathroom, so I'm guessing so you can have a run-in with somebody. But also, it looks like there's kind of a rave or something going on at the tree. So I'm thinking rave. Ooh. That day, during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party!
Rad party!
You gain +2 fun! There you go. And here comes Liam, ranting to anyone who will listen about the failings of living flesh. I have such a pity for creatures that have to consume things other than blood. Grocery shopping, cooking, chewing, it's a nightmare. That's true. No wonder there are so many fad diets. People don't want to have to choose what they eat. Like, have you heard of the Matryoshka diet? You eat a tapeworm, and then you eat a bigger tapeworm to swallow that tapeworm, and so on until all your organs are replaced by tapeworms. It's usually fatal, but the corpses do look fabulous.
Oh man, that brings back memories. The Matryoshka diet's how I died. I miss bad diets. I used to get the stupidest shenanigans just to get my hands on the latest food replacement.
Gross.
Well, you guys talking about fad diets? Sign me up! I'll do anything to look at me more ripped. Anything! Have you heard of the Imhotep cleanse? It's where you only eat things I can't see. It's where you only eat things that come from a mummy. Mummies are rare, so you get super skinny. Plus, you get to rob tombs.
You've heard of the paleo diet, now try the Jurassic diet. You can't eat anything that isn't a dinosaur. Killing a T-Rex alone will get you super buff.
Super buff. I am intrigued by the idea of the paleo diet. However, I feel Polly, who is who we are trying to romance, will most be impressed by this.
Lame.
Oh no!
Oh my god, gross! My great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-granddad is a mummy. No way am I eating anything that came out of him.
Unforeseen.
That's like food insects.
We tried.
Plus everyone knows mummies are all carbs.
Oh no!
Oh no!
I have made an error! Reeves, save us! Let's do this! I don't know why Catgirl's consistently like telling you where she is, like I care. Auditorium class, library, outdoors again, the gym, or the bathrooms. How about we go to the auditorium?
Let's get real.
That day, while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves have descended to give you, figurative, oral sex. Your performance is intense and inspiring.
I broke the stop.
That's true. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. You gain +2 creativity. I'm awesome! Afterwards, you see Polly and Damien eating some delicious-looking cookies.
Hey, would you like to buy a cookie to benefit the agents of chaos? I'm trying to get my destructive capitalism badge.
All proceeds go directly to the uprising of chaos over order and its tax deductible. As I was setting Reeves, no. As I was setting fire to a nursing home the other day, I heard a voice echo so loudly in my head that my teeth rattled. It told me of an ancient order, and as it was described to me in 1,000 voices, blood trickled from my ears. And then the voices gave me a badge for harassment of the elderly!
Classic.
And I earned my first badge for being unable and unwilling to stop partying. My goal is to get enough badges to make a bikini out of them, and then wear it, and nothing else, everywhere, forever.
My goal is to get enough badges that Polly makes a bikini out of them and wears it and nothing else everywhere forever!
It's Polly
I
time.
wonder what badge she go for next, and what height get into to her.
I want you to know that when she came up right there, she went, "It's Polly time!"
Yeah. Bitchin'.
You know what's crazy and chaotic? Being single and partying forever! Destroy the institution of marriage!
Chaos is always better with sensible agonies. Replace all the water in the school with swarms of mosquitoes.
Again, I feel.
We hope.
We hope.
We hope.
Yes.
Yes, queen! I always say that marriage is like such an outdated institution.
But think how panicked old people will be if we dismantle it!
Yeah! They'll act as if it like matters or something.
I'll head to City Hall and torch all the marriage certificates!
Funk it up! Funk it up! And I'm gonna go to all the bridal salons for pig's blood on all the dresses.
Perfect!
And we're gonna get that destructive style north badge easy as pie. Badge fatigue. Here I come.
Oh!
Oh!
Why do even the simplest plans seem to escalate into arson and blood so quickly? Whatever. You gain +2 fun and +1 boldness. Week 2, noon.
Let's do this.
Ladies? Do you think I'm pursuing her too determinedly? I don't know. Don't you though? Are they the only girls you don't know how they work?
One's fictional and dead. I can deal with fictional.
I can deal with it. When you're both, it's just a bridge too far. Alright, we shall try again, and perhaps we can start picking up Gorgon Chick if things start going a little south in Polly. You take your seat, and if you didn't know any better, you would say that it seems like Vera and Polly are almost more interested in their foes than they are in you. Hey. And you do know better, and you know that, yes, that is exactly what's happening right now.
Hey there.
It's nothing personal, Red, it's just that Polly and I are very engrossed in texting our financial slave.
Wait, you're not like pancakes here on this family game. Yeah, it's pretty hard to compete with some guy whose fetish is buying you anything you want. That is my fetish also! Not buying things for people, but having people buy things for me. Dumb. I think he's rich enough to take care of both of us. You know what they say. True friendship is saving secrets and financial slaves.
Still, I do worry that this arrangement might not be sustainable. What happens if he runs out of money? Our cash flow instantly stops. Besides being handed everything you want on a platter, in this case the platter being an online money transferring platform, is almost boring.
Yeah, I get that. It's a little less boring when you're on special cocaine site. I know what you mean.
I love her. If we could somehow turn this into a business venture, then maybe it would get interesting. And we could continue to profit even after he's gone broke from catering to our every whim.
Fuck it up! Fuck it up! I mean, how much do you think this actually is? Since he's so obsessed with things, tell me it's totally insane. And see if he does it.
I don't know. Widow giving away his money and getting into hijinks is great and all. Thank you. But I want to start making real money.
And I have money, I don't know, but my favorite currency.
Seems like the lady is a very exciting crossroads. Maybe a random bystander can give them a nudge in the right direction. You can easily grow this arrangement into a business. Just escalate and delegate. Have the financial slave go and acquire his own financial slave to give him money, and then have that financial slave go and find a financial slave.
Tell him to marry a llama! And before you say anything, I just want to say,
a llama, I presume.
Yes.
A llama.
Oh my god, yes! That is everything to me! I actually had a dream just like that one time. Except it wasn't a llama, it was an alpaca. And it wasn't a wedding, it was a bar mitzvah. But other than that, it was exactly the same!
Yeah, I don't think this is my scene. I'm going to go check on my illegal law firm. I'll catch you windows later.
I'm texting the financial slave right now to tell him to marry a llama. He's already typing. Ready. Never. It turns out the financial slave actually been talking to a llama for a few months now through a llama monster dating site. This is a commitment phobe and never really defined the terms of his relationship with the llama. And he keeps introducing the llama as a friend. What he knows now is because he was just scared to be hurt. I think it is for sure sign he's going to be ready to commit to the llama. And they're headed to City Hall for the ceremony right now. According to this unsustainably more group chat says Tart and Paul and now llama. Specifically, a llama. Aww, isn't that the sweetest love story you've ever heard? I'm so glad we got to make it happen.
That is the sweetest love story you've ever heard. Or something, but hey, maybe you and Polly will end up having a love story of your own.
I want to like find myself with Polly as long as she's like alive.
Let's do this.
She's not alive. She's not alive at all. That's the great thing. I must have a drink. Of Diet Coke, I am sorry to say. Okay. Again, Cat Girl, I don't know why you decide you want to tell me consistently where you are at all times, but I'm going to ignore you. Shut up. Auditorium. Class. Library. Outdoors. Gym. Bathrooms. I want to go to the football field, but apparently that's not an option.
Let's go play a game.
Gym? I was thinking gym myself. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place.
Fuck it up.
Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit.
Fuck it up.
Fuck it up is the speech.
Yes.
Leading to a spectacular comeback!
Cut out his lines first.
It's true. You're clearly a natural born leader. You gain plus your charm. So much charm!
Hey, boo.
Hey, Red, darling.
She came up and said, "Hey, boo!"
It's me, Polly's fan favorite, Polly. No, I wasn't always a ghost. Yeah. About to be a real hero. I used to be alive. I died. I gotta live forever like this until I finish it. Hi, Dad. What's your unfinished fan favorite, lovely Polly? I guess I can tell you. I never did a reverse show. No. That's really
I like the idea that there might be another way in which that could be interpreted.
I love being immortal. Walking through walls and shit. But my soul never
Oh, well. I've done that one loads of times. Just name a time and a place, and I'll reverse all over your Romanian Wilkinson. Oh, you did.
Where's my thoughts?
Yeah!
Wait!
Wee!
I just thought you were trying to figure out what Romanian Wilkinson is.
I assume.
Yeah, bone her! Yes! Finally, someone as well versed in freaky sex as I am. At last, my eternal ghostly prison or whatever. all my expertise. And hey, where's the zucchini, Admiral? You know what I'm talking about. See you soon. Never again.
She totally phased out. Oh boy. You might have just gotten yourself tickets to the wildest night of your life. But what the fuck is a reverse Romanian Wilkinson and what are the supplies? For now, you at least gain +3 fun. Week 3 morning!
Let's do this.
Alright. We, I guess go to class? We haven't been there yet.
Yeah.
Let's go to class, fuck it. And we'll learn what a reverse Romanian is. That day you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes, after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. You gain +2 smarts. Maybe I'm smart enough now to know how to Google.
It's on your phone!
The teacher hasn't arrived yet, so everybody's chatting amongst themselves. Polly and Scott are sitting next to you, and you can't help overhearing their conversation.
Alright. I hereby call this meeting of the Prank Masters to order. Prank Master Dog,
Here!
Prank Master Geist, present! Great. Our first order of business, Operation Prank the Teacher.
Should we come up with a different name for the operation? Something more secret? Oh, okay. Well, I think we should poop on her desk.
That's pretty good. But ghosts can't poop. And I want to participate.
Good point. What else can we do?
Ooh, Miss Lestrade is a vampire, right? Why don't we open the blinds so when she comes in, she bursts into Wow, Polly, you were really hard there.
Oh boy, that'd be such a good prank!
That's why we're the
Prank!
Masters!
With a Z.
With a Z! Scott and Polly excitedly try to open the blinds, but they won't budge. Seems like Miss Lestrade anticipated this particular prank/murder.
Lame. Well, I haven't really out of ideas. Stop.
Nothing.
Anybody? The Prank Masters are currently accepting applications.
You fancy yourself a bit of a prankster, don't you? Why not treat them to one of your... Huh? Why not treat them to one of your amazing prank ideas? Tell the teacher that she's got something on her face. There's no way for her to check.
Quick, become a minister and consecrate the room. She won't be able to enter.
I like that. Oh no! Oh, they are about to. Oh, Polly and I saw the little sad face thing and I got upset. Polly and Scott are both pumped about your plan. You all talk excitedly about what you'll say when the teacher comes in. But in your enthusiasm, you failed to notice Liam sitting right behind you. Miss Lestrade comes in, you start to speak, and Liam ruins everything. I forget what voice I used for Liam, sorry. As loath as I am to submit to any appointed authority, I feel it is my duty to inform you. These three were planning to play an inexcusably racist prank on you just now. Ignore anything they say about your face. It is charming, if a bit conventional. He's awful. Before you know it, all three of you are in detention, copying out the phrase, "I will not exploit vampire weakness for human humorous effects" 1,000 times.
Great job, jerk. An unsuccessful prank is worse than no prank at all. Sending your membership to the Prank Masters vote.
I didn't even know you were a member of the Prank Masters, but still it doesn't feel good. You lose -2 fun and -1 creativity.
Always become a minister.
Always become a minister, I will take this to heart.
Let's do this.
Okay. I guess we will go back to our one true love. And her snotty, Gorgon chick, I don't know. Thank you. Fuck you. You arrive at Polly and Vera's table to find them eating. Wait, both of them?
Oh, yum, yum. I sure do love food and eating. Look at this food going to me like a dick.
Yes, this cafeteria is sloppy, Joe. It truly has a subtle flavor profile. Finally, you notice the cause of this absurdity. A well-dressed businessman sitting at the next table, watching both women intently.
Oh, yeah, I know you like this, baby. Realistic and erotic.
Polly. The man wants to pay for us eating in front of him, not screaming about eating.
That's not what eating is.
While Vera tries to explain eating to Polly, the businessman shyly approaches you and gives a small bow. Much obliged, friend, he says in a soft voice. Are these two fine ladies your friends?
I have no idea how she got romance in Fury. That's excellent.
It won the vote! Someone voted for this shit. I must confess that I have searched far and wide for the suitable candidate to fulfill my rather unusual fetish. Paying a student at a high school for monsters to eat food while I watch politely from a distance. But I find myself unable to choose which of these two beauties to hire. The snake-headed one possesses a certain grace. Yeah, pay me, motherfucker. Pay me to do a thing I was gonna do anyway. I can't remember what her voice was, sorry everybody. But the translucent one has such passion.
I don't even want the money, this is just fucking weird, and I love it!
In your opinion, the businessman finishes, which would be the wiser choice on my part? The Gorgon, obviously. Look how many mouths she's got on her head. Or...
The ghost, for sure. I've never seen someone eat so convincingly.
I'm thinking that one, since she doesn't care about the money.
But she was, like, enjoying fucking it up.
That's true. It's your dating fake life. Alright. We'll see if I'm right and you're wrong.
Yeah!
The businessman nods thoughtfully. You know, you're right. Never before have I believed so fully that someone was actually eating real food.
The ghost is me, like, this is just fucking weird.
Yeah.
Yup, that's me eating real food with my real mouth and teeth.
Are you kidding me? That's convincing to you? The food is falling right through her body onto the floor.
Don't hate me just because I'm efficient at eating, bitch!
Don't worry, I hate you for other, more private reasons.
What? Sorry, can't hear you. Too busy eating real food like a dick.
You team up with Polly to make her eating even more realistic. She passes her food through her body to you, and you eat it for her. It's pretty hot.
That's pretty hot. Fuck it up.
Let's do this!
You're channeling Connie for,
Am I? It wasn't my intention, but I am pleased you're delighted anyway. We haven't been to the library yet.
Yeah, girls there.
You're right, we don't want to do that. Let's go back to outdoors. Oh, let's see, what did I lowest in? I'm lowest in creativity. Oh, you're right. Alright, we'll go to class again. Let's see if I get smart. With money. That day your teacher delivers an amazing and creative performance that blows all your minds. It ends up being a sensation on YouTube. Your teacher gains plus 10 coolness, but who cares? He's not trying to romance your classmates.
Thank God.
That's true. Or is he? We hope not! Oh, you also gain plus 2 smarts. Hooray! Polly seems really excited about trying a reverse Romanian Wilkinson with you.
Still not yet know.
I know. And the only thing you have to do is get all the needed supplies. Which would be fine, except that you have no idea what any of them are. Luckily, you've got a few spare minutes to try and figure this out. Maybe. You do a quick thank you! You do a quick search on your phone because you assume the internet must know something about this as long as it's related to very weird sex fetishes. Nothing. While trying other keywords, you spot the cover and looking over at your phone. Do the dance for me, Holligay. Do the dance for me. Yeah, there we go! Dance it up, bitch! Oh, shit. Would you like a new voice? Okay, alright. Don't you try and have sex with my hand, Polly. What? Could it possibly be they know something about the reverse Romanian Wilkinson? No, and they've always bitching about so much about saving the world, they would never admit that they're into these kinds of very weird sex fetishes. Maybe you're not searching hard enough on the net. Or maybe you're letting your prejudices blind you. There's not much more time to lose here. The situation is clear. You're tackling online searching in a very short-sighted way. You need to come up with unexpected search terms that will point you in the right direction. Or... that one sounds more funny.
But technically we have more smarts than we do charm. I'm just gonna find out.
Are you playing the game?
Sorry! I didn't mean to offend you.
I'm like, there are stats I forgot. Okay, very well. I didn't see what the sticker said. I can't see from here. Oh. Reverse Romanian Wilkinson didn't work. You also tried other similar combinations of words? Yeah, thank you. But you end up on the Wikipedia page for Romania, which leads you somehow to a page for Zakuska? Which looks quite appetizing. Then you go to a blog about international recipes that use eggplant, and suddenly you're watching a YouTube video that reveals that eggplants are called that because they used to look exactly like eggs. Thank you, that was relevant. Does it help me fuck the ghost?
Yeah! If you're like, hey, I bought this eggplant, just show up your ass, and...
She's probably done that! Whoa, this is so amazing. Oh, wait, what? 10 hours have passed in the blink of an eye? You're now super into K-pop! You pulled 20 exotic crabs for some reason! You've become a very respectable admin on some dog racing forums! You're quite sure you were looking for something else when all this started, but you can't quite remember what it was.
Me writing a fanfic and trying to fit a fact joke like
Something about Romania? Eh, who cares? You're now the owner of 20 exotic crabs, fuck it! But so much erratic web searching has made you lose 2 charm and -1 smarts. We are charmless!
Art imitating life.
Hey!
Let's do this!
Okay, where...
Library.
Library! The fuck is that? That day you... No, maybe I am. That day you spent some time on the library's PC, mining some bitcoins. This is supposed to have something to do with solving algorithms and the rise of cryptocurrency, but you guess that nobody actually has any fucking idea how it really works. Anyway, you gain +2 bitcoins, which is equal to $2 million! Which unfortunately is equal to 2 monster dollars, so +2 money. In the course of your activities, you come across Vera and Polly hatching yet another scheme. You sneak a little closer so you can eavesdrop. Listen, this has been a fruitful partnership so far in terms of making people look like imbeciles, but I think it's time we monetize. Sick burns don't buy fresh outfits.
Yeah, fine, whatever. I guess I could be some songs or whatever, but like, I don't want to sell just so we can make money. I don't want to sell out!
Personally, I can't wait to sell out, but you have a point. We can't sacrifice our brand. The question, of course, is how do we do both?
Yeah, how do we get rich on yanking people's chains?
Careful with your choice of words, Polly.
What? Chains are a big thing for ghosts. Racist?
Of course. They don't seem to have any immediate ideas. Maybe you could offer a solution? Why don't you make up a phony workout craze? It worked for Frank. Pilates, the inventor of Pilates.
Oh man, do I have a great prank for you? I call it stealing. I know it's working out, yeah.
Well, a fake workout craze? I'll file that right between leg warmers and pages into things that were a great idea in the 1980s. Also, fuck you, Vera. Sorry, not sorry, but Division Inc. is dedicated to exploring only the most innovative fields of humiliation.
Yeah, nobody falls for that big workout stuff anymore. Because, like, everyone already knows the one foolproof way to get tight thighs and ass ripping. You've heard of ripping, right?
You have never heard of ripping. Time to make a swift exit before you look like even more of an idiot. You lose -2 fun and -1 creativity. Week 4, dude.
You're doing a terrible job.
We sure are.
Let's do this.
But is our 2 people who are in attendance having fun?
Fury?
Or 1 person? Thank you, Fury.
I'm one of the 2 people.
Ow! It hurt us, precious. Alright. I am determined. We are gonna make this shit happen. We're gonna do something. You find Vera and Polly at their table, deep in conversation. Alright, business idea. People pay a monthly subscription to prevent me from drugging their food.
Business idea. People pay me a month's subscription. What drugs in their food?
Business idea. Price out the cafeteria's current food supplier by selling plastic food.
Business idea. Nipples!
Just nipples?
Yeah!
Okay.
Wait. Business idea. Use clever marketing and food science to create the perfect new diet craze, sell it for an insane profit.
That's actually a really good idea.
Better than nipples?
Yes. And we just need to figure out what our new diet product will be. Tapeworms! They're gluten-free, dairy-free, 100% organic, and you can get them for free from sick cows!
Matt, it's what's for lunch. I feel wrong.
Do you? I was feeling tapeworms.
Well,
But
it's your day, so.
how much worse can I possibly do? But you usually are right, and that's frustrating to have to say that, but also... No, I'll go with my gut.
That has been.
Oh wait, I'm not trying to get her, that's right. What a delicious idea.
Seriously?
What about for like ghosts and stuff? Ghosts want to lose weight too.
We'll just sell ghosts of tapeworms alongside the living ones, naturally.
Where are you going to get tapeworm ghosts?
Simple! I'll just kill tapeworms with unfinished business, which is pretty much any tapeworm, honestly. They're very ambitious.
Awesome, Bill.
Well, all of my objections are scam away!
Soon, Vera's new slender friends are all the rage in the cafeteria, and she seems to tolerate your presence even more. And everybody's losing weight!
And Fury says it's having fun.
Thank you,
Let's
Fury.
do this.
Fury loves us.
She does. No one else does. But she does. I am trying to remember. Let's see. We need some creativity up. I'm thinking... Huh?
We're low on fun and fun is outdoors.
Oh, okay. Alright. That day during recess, you started... There you go. You're casually chatting with Juan, the small magical Latino cat. You start telling him that hilarious story of what happened last summer at Monster Camp.
I had no idea why I invited one the small cat so funny.
But it is. You know which one. The one involving the beehive, the blow-up doll of the president, the penguin mask, and the mystery of the Goblin King.
I had a party like that once.
Slowly, lots of people start joining you to hear the story. By the time you say where the Goblin King was, 100 people or so burst into hysterical laughter.
Fury says that
Oh, Fury, my heart. You turn on a mobile app that captures all the laughter and turns it into +2 fun.
yeah.
We are fun. You're just getting ready to leave when you get a text from Polly. Hey, BB in this party.
I love the Les is one
Oh, yeah.
lesbian.
How could you refuse such a formal missive? You track her down immediately.
Hi.
Hey, you got my text. Good. I need some help brainstorming. We're going to a party tonight, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be late. That is Jay. The costume. You know where everyone dresses up as their favorite humans? I'm going to the sexy taxi. But I'm not sure he's as sexy as taxi. Could rescue this party from the depths of levity. Oh, how does the ideas help spice things up?
Oh, you've got some ideas, and they're the spiciest. Spike the punch with mandrake root. It turns monsters into actual humans.
Okay, those sexy taxis return. I'll go as the sexy tax invader.
Ooh, I kind of like that.
Good luck.
Oh no!
Not so great.
Later that night, you're hanging out at the party and waiting for Polly, wearing a shirt that says, I have unpaid taxes! When suddenly you hear a booming voice from the door. Halt, tax evader! Turn around expecting to see Polly with her sexy vest and pocket calculator. But it's actually a grizzled tyrannosaur in a business suit from the Department of Monstrous Revenue. As you flee the scene, you see Polly about to put on a lab coat and goggles.
Hey, why are you running? Why are you wearing that shirt? Oh, you think I was actually gonna be sexy tax dirty? I was just super high when I said that. I'm actually just as sexy Kevin.
You're going to need a regular chemist after beating that Tyrannosaurus gives you. You lose -2 money and -1 boldness. I'm curious to know how this will be a 2-player game.
Let's do this.
Okay.
Well, we make money in the library.
Yes, we do. Creative. I was thinking auditorium earlier to try and not be so shitty creatively. That day, while rehearsing for the class party, you can't help but feel you're not as good as the role requires you to be. There doesn't seem to be any ordinary way of getting yourself there, but there might be an extraordinary way. You summon the devil, one of many, to make a deal to enhance your creativity, just a bit. You gain +2 creativity. You also lose -3 years of life as your end of the deal, but who cares? They weren't happening in-game anyway. Perspective. You go up to the light booth to see how Polly and Damien are doing.
Lame.
That's how we're doing.
What voice did I do for him? I don't remember. Oh well. If I'd known they'd stick me up here just because I missed auditions to go to that monster truck rally, it still would have gone to that monster truck rally. But I would have gotten in there like 9 more fights while I was there.
Why do I have to be on so many cool drugs during casting? Not the lights for butterflies. I just wanted to play with them.
That's all in the past now. As long as we're here, I guess we better make the best of it. By fucking with Liam!
Great. But he's so hard to mess with. Acting.
Come on. Between the 3 of us, I'm sure there's something we can do to make him forget his lines.
What if we tried to murder him?
Rewrite the whole play, but just Liam's lines. Or, rocket launcher, I feel, is the choice. Oh yeah, duh. Thanks for reminding me about this rocket launcher I always carry around. Damien fires a rocket at the stage just as Liam makes his entrance. It doesn't kill anybody because all the actors are already undead, but it sure makes them forget their lines. After the show, a talent agent approaches the 3 of you about starring in a new reality show. It's called Pranks with a rocket launcher. Looks like you've got a career ahead of you in showbiz. You gain +2 money and +1 fun.
Let's do this.
Alright, where's my one true love? She sure is. Okay, did you wish to do the mermaid?
Yeah.
Alright.
What is there to comprehend? It's really simple, Miranda. Take my cell phone, snap a pic of me face planting my food with my eyes closed and my tongue out. But what for? Right here, Miranda!
You're about to point out that wherefore means why, but luckily Polly elaborates on her own, so you don't have to look like a fucking know-it-all.
It's a new meme, Miranda. Like blinking or dabbing. It's called food poisoning. It's dope as fuck. You don't have cool trends in your kingdom? I suppose we do. Oh, we have a fun trend called Revere Your Rulers. It's where you show nothing but the utmost devotion. Good at it. We love likes on social media and also not executing. You ever listen to yourself like when you speak? I bet you know some pretty cool trends, don't you, Dad?
Heck yeah, you do! Don't you? I surely do! It's entitled Silverware Wear, and it's where you take your most expensive cutlery and dress it in very fancy tiny outfits.
Yep, it's called dying. I like the combo.
It certainly seems,
It'll get us anywhere.
but it certainly seems a little better than dying.
Really? How have I not heard of this trend? You don't think silverware and fancy dresses are That's it.
It may have been by you on the spot, but there's no need to go into all that.
Like salad. guys for these teaspoons of tea. This trend is not words. Sorry. A combination of things. Were I not so terribly excited to bring more beads with red? I shall make dog hose in the shoe. I have a small time. I can use a little cheers. Somehow in the games.
Yeah, totally. Hanging out with Miranda sounds amazing. I guess it's time to go out and try and find some exquisite chopsticks. Gonna fuck up Mermaid Michiru as a princess with some chopsticks. Alright. What do we need most of all, besides to find out what this is? Money, charm, and creativity. That was... Did we get anything in the bathroom, do you remember?
I'm not sure.
Let's try it. We haven't been to pee in several weeks.
Yes.
That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. That's right. On the way there, you run into Mamimi, the Oni girl. It's not the Onigiri. The Oni girl. She offers you some of her weird Japanese energy drink. You take a sip. It tastes crazy as hell. You need to check the contents of this shit. Guarama seed extract, benzoic acid, 50 milligrams of caffeine, and 100 milligrams of boldness. Well, it wasn't bad at all. You gain +2 boldness. Thanks, my Mimi, and proceed to the bathrooms. Well, our boldness is good. You see Polly looking unusually depressed. She usually is on hella good drugs this time of day. You ask what's up.
I was yelling that at a party last night, you know, because of the extra cocaine. Then I realized it's like literally actually true. And forever is like a really, really, really long time, you know? What if I run out of stuff to do? Aliens take over and they ban partying. What if Earth blows up and I have to live in space and dump foreign space animals? I get bored when the bus takes extra minutes to arrive. I ever get to stay hyped for eternity.
You don't have to. Whenever you get tired of existing, just go piss off a priest.
Beth. Whoa, you're like a genius! All this time I've been avoiding Beth because it like kills you or whatever. But it can't kill me! I'm already dead! Don't got no teeth! It's like Beth was designed for me. This is basically the biggest life ever. Or should I say, death hat.
Finger guns.
Go.
Polly's good mood almost makes that pun worth it. You gain +2 fun and +1 boldness.
Bold, satisfying.
Bold to satisfy. Meth to satisfy.
Let's do this!
Okay, okay. Money and charm. Did charm live in the gym? Oh yeah. Oh, that was the inspiring speech.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So charm does look.
All right.
Something with more definitely no more than and that is very wise.
That is super wise. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. At one point, you're about to be eliminated by a player from the other team, but suddenly you convince him not to throw the ball at you with a heartfelt speech about the importance of everyone's lives. The player bursts into tears, and you take advantage of that moment of weakness. You take advantage of that moment of weakness, throw a ball at him. You lose -5 mercy, a stat that might be useful in Monster Prom sequel, but isn't now. And you gain +2 charm. Jesus fucking Christ, woman. I love the idea of passionately convincing him not to throw the ball at you just so you can go like, fuck you! Oh, I have not been to the dentist in so many years. Oh, great. Polly didn't participate in the game, and after it's over, you see why. She's talking to Coach.
Look, Coach, I'm just
Oh god, you can romance the Coach!
cool, hip, wild youth, these lame, old-fashioned workouts are too big for me.
What voice do I want to give for him? They're great. Tame? What about burpees? Burpees are like the wild stallion of workout routines. That's nothing like turning the tiger. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Yo, like a million years old, and also addicted to sleeping pills.
He's gonna be an old Southern gentleman. Okay, I tell you what, why don't you come up with your own super cool workout? I mean, the secret to workout is anything can be a workout as long as it makes you puff and tired.
Anything?
Anything.
Oh man, now I've got too many great choices. I can't decide. Someone help.
The ultimate ghost workout, possessing people who are already buff and tired.
Beer pong. Beer pong. Beer pong.
Beer pong.
Beer pong.
Beer pong! Of course! They do it in college fraternities, so it must be a sport.
I like your southern English.
I know, it's going everywhere. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, everybody. And, why does it do that? It's so irritating. And Principal Giant Spider is always saying I should do more to prepare you kids for college. Oh, the same. Sorry, everyone. Looks like I'm gonna have to spend the exercise equipment budget on beer and solo cups.
I have literally been training for this moment my entire time. Y'all suckers don't stand a chance.
I'm so glad you picked this voice and you're doing this character, I just want to say.
Yeah, this is me.
She's right, you don't.
Very
But,
nice tiger, by the way.
oh, I don't, it wasn't Tony the Tiger though, I don't know what the fuck it was. All I know is, they're great. And I can do that fine, but how do you extrapolate an entire fucking voice out of that?
They're burpees.
They're burpees. She's right, you don't. But you sure have fun trying. You gain +2 fun and +1 creativity.
Oh, we're almost to fucking at prom. Fucking
Let's
at
do
prom.
this.
Prom fucking. You find Polly and Liam not eating as usual, you know, because they're undead. Is he changing his sweater? Oh god. You know, the food in this cafeteria really is atrocious. It's hardly even worthy of my Instagram.
What? I don't even eat the food.
See? This is exactly what I mean. We can do so much better than these subpar culinary abortions.
Oh, I see what you mean. You mean the two of us should have a cook-off.
What? No!
Did you say something? I'm not listening. I'm so psyched about this cook-off.
At no point did I agree to.
I've got a huge advantage though because I cook so many drugs.
Oh, you think you've got the advantage, huh? I've been alive for centuries of culinary history. It is on! The two of them dash into the kitchen, ignoring all rules of law, school, and common decency as they commence cooking. Two celebrity chefs, judges, appear to critique the challenges. I think they're both equally horrible, says the cruel British judge.
I think they're both equally marvelous. Says the overly British judge.
Both judges turn to you. What do you think, tiebreaker judge? Whose meal truly is the cat's pajamas? Liam's, because I think that glass jar of fresh human blood really goes with this parsley he sprinkled on top.
Polly's because she literally just made a pair of pajamas for a cat.
Yes!
Yes!
What? Unbelievable! That's not even food!
What isn't even food?
That pile of yarn you're knitting in that frying pan! That's clearly a set of pajamas for a cat!
Oh, it's supposed to be food? Sorry, I forgot what we're doing.
Yes, it was supposed to be food, and yours obviously isn't!
Oh yeah? Talk the one that's in the contest, Liam.
Well, because...
Talk some thought. I'll catch y'all later. I gotta go find a cat to put some pajamas on.
Later you run into Polly again and she lets you pet her kitty, if you know what I mean. It means you get to pet the cat she put the pajamas on. What did you think it meant? Week 6 evening!
Let's do this.
Need some money, still don't know what to do about this weird sex thing. Poker face. That day you spent some time on the library's PCs, playing some good old online poker. Gambling seems like a stupid and dangerous decision, but who cares? This time it paid off, so fuck it. You gain +2 money. Forget about that though, Polly's here and she looks ready to party, so basically just normal.
There you are, my favorite party favor besides ecstasy!
You indicate, through a heart-stopping glow stick maneuver, that you are indeed ready to hit the clubs.
The clubs? Not tonight, boo. Tonight we're playing my favorite is pastime. Party crashing! I just love crashing parties. It makes it go wilder and crazier, you know? Tonight we're gonna crash this totally sweet baby shower. And knowing you, I bet you've got some killer ideas for how we should crash it.
Nothing amps up a baby shower like extra babies!
Literally clashing the party like with a boat. Yes! See, this is what I come to you for. Toot toot on board party boat!
Using your advanced nautical knowledge and your proficiency in crime, you easily hotwire a boat and crash it into the party.
Ahoy, landlubbers! Where's the grog? Who's pregnant?
It turns out the party was nautically themed, so the guests immediately start applauding what they think is a planned interruption. The host is forced to play along or look like an idiot who just lets boats crash into our party. You have a great time sharing rum, singing sea shanties, and giving the baby a sick anchor tattoo on her little unborn bicep. You gain +2 fun and +1 charm. No money. The monster prom doors dear. Who will you ask to prom? I'm gonna ask myself to prom. Party!
It's Polly time.
Yes!
Yes!
Let's do this.
You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the monster prom with you.
Wahaha! Not a chance in the world, darling.
Oh no!
Not you. It's me. And by that I mean it's you.
Bye.
See ya!
Tried. And
You were so ashamed by your failure that after prom you photoshopped Garfield into your prom pic as if you was your prom date. Yeah, Garfield, the orange cartoon cat. Not your brightest idea. Anyway, even with your Photoshop skills, you still couldn't Photoshop the sadness of your face away. Sad. New secret ending 0. 18 new events, 18 new outcomes. 0 of 23 endings. 18 of 394 events. 18 of 1,408 outcomes. Red. Most likely to be Resgard, the space goddess of illusion in disguise. Polly's quote.
What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. But what does kill you makes you a sweet kick-ass ghost.
Those 3 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After Monster Prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning who we were and who we could be. And you know what? As it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. Liam and Scott co-wrote a cheesy and weird fanfic of Two Lights that became unexpectedly popular to the point it turned into a well-known novel of its own. I love these after things, like all 80s films. I love that they're doing this. I'm delighted. Who's the blob in the middle? Oh, I guess it is me. Half of the characters are shirtless, for all the right reasons. Polly took a summer job as the ghost of Christmas present. She spent most of the time partying since there was almost no work because, you know, it was summer. Miranda used her vast surf knowledge to get a job at hand-picking the best surfs for other people. Unsurprisingly, she ended up leaving her surfs to do the work. During those 3 weeks, Monster Prom seemed bigger than life, and then it was gone, just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were lots of battles left in the war called youth. But, once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start.
I know, I love that Miranda.
Polly was clearly amazing. I am absolutely delighted that we started with her, that you voiced her, and you voiced her absolutely perfectly. Well done, my friend. Well done. And then she did! You're Seagull! That was... Okay. How long? So I did for an hour. So I have another hour. Shall we try a 2-player? Or do you have to go do things? Okay. Well, and on that note, yeah. I'm pretty sure you don't, but we'll find out. I feel that those who are not in attendance have missed out. And also, Monster Prom, I owe you a personal apology. You were considerably better than I thought you would be. No, thank you for playing. Unlocked. You've just unlocked an erotic fanfic about dragons. This is about to get weird. Dragonade. Oh, yes.
And I'm gonna go take a little tinkle winkle.
Alright, tinkle winkle away. You know, all I am is dignity. Madam Tinkle Le Winkle. No, I am still good, thank you. Once again, I appreciate Fury.
You appreciate me?
I try not to appreciate you whenever possible. This is truly one of my saddest attended streams, but I love you, and I'm glad you're here. And you make life worth living. I'm actually laughing really hard. People, I feel, are desperately missing out in this time, these exciting times of our lives. I got an anonymous question. What did they say? Oh, nothing particularly interesting. Yeah, I'm actually quite tickled that I got this, and I will probably play it again. I may in fact toss this one open to other people, or be like, no, you guys really do want to come for this. Trust me. I also was a little suspicious at first. I'm like, this sucks. Oh, my husband just walked in the door. Hello, Michael. When I'm not streaming, I will inquire as to your evening, but you can give me a thumbs up or thumbs down for general. Alright. It really depends. It really depends. If I'm actually answering them at the time, it can explode. But other times it can be a little bit more chill. Especially in the last couple of months since I've been so busy. So I haven't really been answering a lot of asks. So it's not been too bad. But yeah.
Oh, yeah, I was like, no, losing my mind.
And I told him we would get more details later, but I got a thumbs up. Okie dokie. You'll want to listen to this later, sweetheart. Alright, we're gonna try 2-player.
Okay.
And we're gonna see what happens. Let's see.
We moved to Fury's hometown,
What is your hometown, just out of curiosity?
since nobody's here.
Yeah. But then Mike was there and he was depressed. I do enjoy it when we show up in people's dreams. Or me, anyway. I don't actually care about you, but when I show up in dreams, I think it's neat.
Make this happen.
Oh, that's true, we are recording. Good call, good call. Alright, let's see. I assume people will watch this because I'm going to tell them that they should. You'll want to. I'm trying to readjust my glasses again. I need to get new glasses soon.
Again?
Shut up.
That's because you need 5 knuckles.
Why do you do it in the Hot Pocket thing?
No, it's awesome.
Alright, 2 players. Short game around 45 minutes, full game around 60 minutes. Alright. Spooky High School. The sweetest years of our lives. Back then we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to... Oh, hi. Alright. You can be player 1. Who would you like to play?
Oh, I don't care. I guess I'll be,
Nerdy blue girl. Name, Blue. Pronoun, she.
Let's go.
I'm going to be that character, but I'm going to be she. I'm going to be Butch. Oh, you can be gender neutral. That's nice. That's me.
I can do this.
She says, I can do this. Alright. And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. I remember it clearly. 3 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch.
Not have a bar.
You sound so personally insulted. All scrambling to catch the attention of maybe we're going against each other to try and land someone. Scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 6 most charismatic classmates. Oh, same group again. So Miranda, we'll revisit since we now know them. Super Mermaid Princess, who was as cute as she was genocidal. Damien LeVay, fearless demon with a taste for destruction and love of fire. Scott Howe, werewolf athlete who compensated with his rather large mate. Scream blah 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 blah. I can't speak correctly. That guy who hates everybody.
Yay!
Polygais. And her best buddy, Vera Oberlin, mean self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense of business. It was clear it has to be one of them, but who? We only have 3 weeks to choose our blah 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 blah. All right, young and afraid, ready to start. Our PhD in bullshit. All right. Blue. All right. So we can just use the number keys, or the direction keys, and hit enter.
The most influential Russian novelist. I can't do those numbers. They have heard no 19th century. Yes.
I don't know. I can't do Roman numerals either.
Have gone nuts. Well, you quit fucking
I wasn't fucking with it. I'm moving it.
Can't find the manuscript of the Brothers Karamazov, which I was literally talking
You
about
were.
the other day, and Dostoevsky had to deliver it today. That's probably what I would do.
Alright. You get the chance to produce a movie. It's based on something about superheroes. I actually probably would already go with that. But no, we would love triangle between a beautiful yet somewhat reluctant girl, maybe she's always thinking that she's a mess, and 2 of the super hot superheroes, which are also like vampires or pirates for both instant hit. That's what you picked. 2 cool guys walking away from rad explosions. And they don't look at the explosions. They don't give a fuck about the explosions. They reflect on life and love. But it is super dope and kick-ass because they do so walking away from never-ending explosions. Pachow!
Ciao!
So bold. So wealthy.
Oh, the next big social media craze be Robert. From now on, a socially awkward guy named Robert will do everything he's commanded to do to the app by its users. I think I saw that movie. Bullshit! It's Facebook, but every time someone searches it as supported by real facts, they're doxxed. Money goes to people exposed to that bullshit.
Ooh, I like that.
Like literal Greek cores for you to stay in our cities. This is where philosophy and arts are discussed by the greater mind. That's
Oh.
social media I want to log in.
I also kind of want that. But
Watch plays Harvard.
But also.
But also.
No, I have to be true to myself.
There was some menacing art walking away from the explosion with the back that's close in for not being seen blood. Thank God.
I will also have to go bullshit. I must be true to my yellow self. So wealthy! Yeah.
Which criteria would you use to name your children? A non-heteronormative name because the freedom to design themselves on their own terms.
Oh, God.
Something simple and friendly, like Bobby or Mary. I will research for him that is pun-proof and joke-proof. No one will pick on them. Just a swear word. Man, no name? It's just too much work. My name plus the second.
Just a swear word. Yo, fuck, come here.
Yeah. I mean, that's probably what I'll call them.
That's true, though. Get out of there. Thank you. I'm boring. I always get him. Clearly, he's who I truly want to be.
He is truly who you want to balance.
Let's go.
Yay! I'm cute.
Hey, buddy.
So I guess let's go. Or no charm,
You're charmless.
yeah, you can do it. My balls hurt, by the way. Clearly not gonna work. You need +2 charm.
Let's do charm.
Business meeting. At least they're both sitting on the vanilla folders. You live closer to them.
Hey there.
Now, Damien, it seems we both agree that William the Incubus is a piece of sentient garbage who deserves harm. Would you like to voice it?
No. Take it away,
True,
Charlie.
true. I believe that together we could make William very unhappy. I've prepared an action plan for a potential merger. Have a look. I bought a folder too.
There is a piece of punching!
I admire your simplistic approach, but I think we need a plan that utilizes both of our strengths.
On the other side is punching hard! So you tell them your idea.
Use this convenient list I brought that shows all his greatest fears in order of severity.
While he's sleeping, replace all his organs as lion fossils. Those are both great. But I like this one. Because that sounds like
Most of these fears seem pretty standard. Clowns, bees, entropy. Corn?
That has been...
Interesting, very interesting indeed. I think we'll be able to accomplish some marvelous things with this list. Doesn't say punching on there anywhere! Yes, but it's at the bottom of the list, below libraries and fish. Well, okay, as long as it's on the list, I'm in.
your fears. Hot! You gain +2 smarts and +1 charm. Fury asks if you know how long you're gonna be
Trapped in the...
Casa Holiday.
Oh, it very much depends upon when my house sells and when we close on the one we're looking to buy. I am hoping both of those things will take a huge jump forward by this time next week. So I would say by the end of October would be great, but I don't think that's necessarily practical, so I would say beginning of November. Basically, she has to deal with me quite a bit. Forever, it would appear. But me living here quite a bit longer. Alright. What are my stats? Shitty. That's what my stats are. I am not very smart, a little bold, not very creative, and I sort of suck on charm and fun. But I have some money. I'm going to go have some fun. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy! You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there were like 300 people! Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension, the consequences might destroy the fabric reality. Something who cares is a rad party! You gain +2 fun! Look at me, I'm dapping. Am I like a shadow butch? Is that what I am?
You're a shadow creature?
Yeah, I guess.
I don't actually know.
As you go about your day, you can't help but notice Damien and Scott trying on beige business suits. By the time you get over to them, they've both taken this... It is true, though. They've both taken the suits off and are examining them critically. Something still isn't right. Do you want to do Superboy? Yeah, what the fuck was that? I just started going, yeah, and I really don't want to half-ass our Pokemon's cosplay. Coach says to always use your full ass on everything. I'm with you, man. Nobody gives more of a shit about the classic Pocket Humans video game than me. But what the fuck are we missing, man? We've got the suits, the horned glasses, the sickly pale body paint. Everything we need to cosplay Doug and Wilbert. The Twin Titans of real estate. I know who they are, Scott. I've played the damn game. Now come on, help me think of what we're missing. You know right away what their clothing need, the costumes need. You reach into your bag and pull out the one thing no human would be caught dead without. A unicycle. A gun. Yes! This is exactly what my costume needed! As now he is just a rage maniac. Apparently that is who he's become. Come on, Scott! Put on your mask and let's head over to the convention! Okay, Damien! Hey, by the way, what is the convention happening over at the First National Bank? In the middle of the day, on a weekday? Humans don't ask questions, Scott! Come on, let's go rob that and make some friends! If anyone asks, that gun isn't yours. You gain +2 fun and +1 boldness. Let's trade places! Ooh, challenge! Okay, ready? Yes, you do. Ready? 3.
No, hang on! I have to think before. Okay.
Alright, 3, 2, 1. Shotnacula! Oh my god! Oh my god! What is our life even now?
Much earlier in the
that was not actually a part that did not say, please reach the celebrity that was previously referenced in the previous game. It simply said, name a celebrity. But I did what?
You picked the celebrity that was referenced.
But it doesn't say that it's anything in relation to that.
First, that it buried it into your mind, and you too were unable to think of a single celebrity who was not Scott Bakula.
I thought it would be funny, and that was the only reason I went Scott Bakula, not realizing that your limited sense of humor would also think it was funny.
So what you're saying is we both have really, really bad senses of humor.
I am in fact saying that, and I feel that anybody who's watching this would agree.
I'm going.
I see that. This stream is largely just us screaming at each other. It is true. Oh, I see. You can like shut somebody out. You take a spot at the table, so by going first, you could shut me out.
Oh, okay. You noticed they will take this much so whatever. But it seems like Miranda is pretty upset too. Better check it out. Why are you mad at this? I'm on the frown.
Oh my god. Oh no, you can go.
No, you go.
The what?
Normally, I can tell how they but you seem to be frowning most of the time. So I created a chart to measure your frownness. I propose that you perform this from the series of tools surrounding this surface. They are not super accurate, but they are super adorable.
I'm not angry at my phone. My so-called frowniness is caused by a heinous error. I specifically asked that my creative creme brulee be extra crispy, so it truly popped with my massacre Instagram filter. Instead, they burnt it to a crisp, rendering it unphotographable. Monsters deserve to know what they're getting into if they choose to eat at this cafeteria, so they can choose to take their business to a different establishment, and so I am writing a scathing Yelp review. course you were. If the kitchen staff wanted to earn their wages, they should have been better at their jobs. I am simply the merchant of truth.
No, you're the merchant.
Your royal sophistication shines through. Look, ask Blue. Her taste may tend toward the mainstream, but surely she can see this subpar cafeteria must be exposed.
Lewis should work. Gladly save the cafeteria again. Still, you'll help if you can. Army of homeless people. Liam, one low voice. I should know this cafeteria. At least not the voice of a high schooler. Let's get a renowned food critic to write a Pulitzer-rightly worthy expose published in those widely read periodicals. Power to the people.
Power to the homeless people.
Why, of course. This plan involves two of my most favorite strategies: gathering an army and outsourcing work to the disenfranchised. I love that.
She's horrible.
If it involved torture and suppression of dissidents, it would hit all my favorites. It's a shame that we don't have the camera on somehow, because this is the exact same body language I use for
Me too. Yes. I don't even have a response to this. Oh, that is a lot. That is a loss. I wish I had my actual Yeti, but we will have that for the future.
You go to the bathroom. It might be because her hand is right in front of me.
Well, it wasn't the whole time.
You go to the vast homeless population, wander the woods with this known as. You convince them that the cafeteria is a pretty new restaurant that sells food for the most valuable currency of all: positive Yelp reviews. Turns out people are pretty gullible when they're starving. So they flock to the cafeteria in droves and start writing spectacular reviews on their phones. Because now homeless people are guilty. If you think kept all the other remember blackberries? Yeah, me neither. Miranda Vanderbilt says to the science writer, working at the cafeteria with 8 legged cash. Stop bringing droves of homeless people into our cafeteria. The principal Italian slider was absolutely vital for the quality of the soup. You said that the last 5 times. You can't solve all your problems by manipulating homeless people.
Can't I?
Notorious PG.
Notorious, yes.
But Miranda was perfectly super. He may pretend to be upset, but I think the subtext is pretty clear. Thank you, Miranda and Blue, for saving the entire school like a beautiful. But Miranda called you beautiful. Aw, it's a win.
All right.
All right.
Hello. Oh, you see, you can't know.
Yeah. Yes. Oh, I can't see. Yeah, see, I can't pick the table. I am so puzzled by this continual, like, isolated cat girl. I refuse to buy into it, but I will at some point. I don't think we've met him. Not that I want to romance him, I just don't think we've met him. I, as it seems, am on the path of Vera, the Gorgon girl.
Or Vera the Gorgon. So is Mina throwing reviews around like she usually used to? No, Mina is not here.
Yeah, Mina's staying with Doc's dad, actually, where she has 2 puppies that she's playing with all the time, and we saw her last week, or earlier this week, and she's doing great, and I miss her extremely much. It is kind of absurd how much I miss her. Watching Vera eat is usually pretty disturbing. Her snakes eat at the same time that she does, but at least it's usually quiet. This time, however, Scott is doing his best to change that.
Touchdown!
Go, Lefty, gobble that mouse! No, watch out for Wiggles coming up from behind! Use that tongue, go! He does this every week or so, whenever my snakes need a meal. He seems to think snake-eating contests are a competitive sport. Also, I don't think he realizes that an actual snake-eating contest would probably involve people eating snakes. I tried charging him for tickets to get him to stop, but he actually pays to do this. He keeps track of each snake's statistics on a little index card. He's each giving them names. Go, Slither, go, Bendy! Snakey! Go Sanchez! Go Snake!
You know the one thing I hate about this kid?
He is an upwitch lesbian?
Yes. Please try telling her we're going to not name a snake.
Snake! And also, Sanchez! I also love him. I will eventually romance him, but I probably will just be a dude when I do it.
Yes.
Those aren't their names. Cause no matter how much he pays for the tickets, it isn't enough. This seems like a really tense situation. You resolve it in the only way you know how, by opening your mouth and yelling. Boring! This is nothing compared to earthworm eating contests, or snake, 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 eat that food and stay awake! I know! Very well. What? There's a more exciting sport than the snake eating contest? You gotta tell me about it. Oh yes, earthworm eating contests are literally crawling with suspense. And even better, they're going on all the time with thousands of players in each game. Thousands? Where's the game? Where do we go? Anywhere there's dirt. Anywhere? There's dirt in so many places! So many places that aren't here. Get going. Sports that game or whatever. Thank you, thank you. I will, Vera, I will! Swear one of these days he's going to decide choking on his food is a sport and die. Well, you hope Scott doesn't actually die. The main thing on your mind right now is how Vera's smiling at you. Nice! Let's trade places! Everybody chooses a movie. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking.
All of this is gonna be like debating each other, and neither of us will ever give the
Ever yield.
literally any
We will
order.
never yield. But after
Dumbest setup I could possibly think of.
but I do agree that it's created this situation where you can basically just yell at each other for an hour if you so choose.
Yes. Okay.
I can. Hold on. I want it to be a good one. Hold on. Wait. Hold on.
Movies you like.
That's true. Hold on. Fuck.
Panicking. How do you not know this? You are literally like that movie bitch.
I know. Shit. Okay. All right.
Would you like to go
okay.
look over
No!
a collection?
Okay. All right.
Okay.
All right. 3,
2,
2, 1. Awakenings.
Okay.
Based on how idiotic it would be to do a 10-hour remake of the selected movie, I definitely win that.
Yeah, you
I definitely win that.
You could definitely do a 10-hour remake of two. So.
You sure could, and it would not be dumb. Especially if you did everybody.
I don't know what movie you would yell Fury. Probably Fury Road.
Okay, alright. I am going to steal the keyboard from you as I go first today. I need some
I said
creates.
Tombstone. I'm gonna move this away from here.
Ah!
I just accidentally muted you, I think. Okay. Yeah.
Alright. Is this any better to hear both of us, out of curiosity?
I'm over here, also.
Wow.
I am here too.
I am here also.
I tried moving it. She had like the mic just in front of her mouth.
Well, I was the important one.
Okay, well we're gonna move on. Okay, well she thinks it's better.
Okay, well, we'll find out. When you're talking, I'll lean closer to you.
Okay.
How's that?
Lean into me,
Ooh.
babe. You can
I'll
smell my
you.
perfume.
Let's see. I really need some creativity. I don't remember where creativity lives.
I'm not gonna tell you.
I'm sure you're not, because you are awful.
If you can't be bothered to have a memory that God gave a fucking snail, I'm not gonna help you.
That's boldness, I think. Alright, I think auditorium might be creativity. Is that where I started? God, I'm so dumb.
No comment.
No comment. Alright, let's try auditorium. Look at me, I'm so dapper.
You are dapper.
That day, while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves have descended to give you a figurative blowjob. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It'll be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. You gain +2 creativity! I know! after, you're walking along when suddenly a car skids to a halt just in front of you. It's not the most logical location for a speeding car to barrel through, and yet here we are. Vera and Damien hop out. Oh god, Damien makes my throat hurt. Okay. The work isn't bad, it's just not at the level it needs to be if you want to win this all-star drag race against a real badass hunk of metal. What's your plan to win, Damien? Just drive your car really, really fast? Fucking course it is, Vera! It's literally how street racing works! And that may have won you the crown in the past, but it won't work against Justin Darrington, Damien. He's driving the Thunderfuck 5000. And I'm driving Nancy, a pile of shit I lovingly cobbled together out of every car I've ever destroyed, either in a race or just literally destroyed in via arson or whatever. And Nancy can take on anyone, anything, anytime.
Fucking metal.
Fucking metal, he said. The Thunderfuck 5000 is an electric car. Nancy runs on the juice of literal, actual dinosaur corpses. What could be more badass than that?
I agree with Damien.
I don't know, maybe running on pure lightning. Nancy is a piece of shit, Damien. Deep down you know that she does not have what it takes to win us this thing. Seems like this drag race is pretty important to the two of them, and that they're not going to come to an agreement on their own. It looks like it's up to you to be the voice of reason. Attitude is everything, but Nancy will never embrace her inner fierceness with all of Vera's criticism. Come on, Damien, let's give this car a makeover! Vera, you're right. Nancy is amazing, but she can't quite make the grade. We need to crossbreed her with a faster car.
Kitten is watching you intently and like judging you.
He is judging me. You know what, Kitten? You can judge me just fine, because at the end of the day, you are still Reeves. Suck it. Vera, you are right. You are right in all ways. You are the snake.
Made of snakes.
Your hair is made of snakes, and I love you. Perfect. We can get a brand new qualified race car, and Damien can still feel like his shitty subpar car is useful. Nancy is a thing of beauty and grace, Vera. As long as her genes live on in whatever machine I drive to victory, this plan is A-okay by me. The three of you get to work setting up what could easily be considered one of the most impressive and high-tech car crossbreeding programs in the country.
Fuck on car! Fuck on car!
You find a very shiny red electric limousine to serve as Nancy's stud and start the breeding process along, which mostly consists of making the cars a reservation at an appropriately fancy and expensive restaurant and loading up their CD players with smooth jazz. Sometime later, Nancy gives birth, don't ask how, not important, to the ultimate racing car. Look at what we made, huh, guys? I mean, mostly Nancy and El Diablo made, but we helped get them there.
Oh, not
Yeah,
bad.
honestly, this car's a masterpiece. I've been looking for my next business venture, and I think I may go into high-end race car breeding. People make thousands off of breeding horses to race, and horses want to fuck. How hard can that be? By that logic, I bet I could make millions breeding race cars. You totally could! I will be your first customer! You already were. I'll send you your invoice later. Well, looks like Damien has the race in the bag. Vera has a new business venture, and the world has a new species of super race car. You gain +2 boldness and +1 money from a kickback from Vera, which comes with a genuine smile from her. Score!
Let's go.
Let's go!
Alright. Go, lesbians, let's go! I also need creativity.
I've often said this.
It's true though.
It's-
Oh, I can't because you're there. Okay.
Oh, hello. That's why it matters.
Yeah. Okay, well, what else do I want to do?
You could do some boldness.
I could do bold to satisfy.
I'm not going to tell you where that is, though.
Yeah, I know where it is. I just can't make the. There we go. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn by skipping class and hanging out in the bathroom. +0 shits for you gain +2 boldness. You see Miranda and Vera chatting away, their eyes gleaming the gleam of the scheme.
Gleam the gleam of the scheme. Crowdsource isn't doing nearly as well as I thought it would. Oh, it isn't blue.
Greetings, fellow classmates.
Would you like to be a customer? Once upon a time, searched for only for the rich and fabulous.
Da, da, da.
like Vera and myself.
She's singing la 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 when she does that, by the way. Now, thanks to our app CrowdSurf, you too can have your very own crowd-funded surf.
The app is being generously funded by my royal family, who wish for everyone to experience the joys of royalty.
And get richer off of it.
I think our business might be failing, because the surf simply aren't of high enough quality to maintain customer interest.
The surfs need to have more enthusiasm for their jobs. We need to recruit from the right location.
Don't be absurd. If there's one thing royalty has taught me, it's that, and there's definitely more than one, it's that you can trick anyone into doing anything as long as you give them the right incentives.
Why not start with the easily manipulated in the first place? Blue, what do you think?
Vera's right. Why not recruit people who want to be bossed around at a leather daddy convention? Miranda has a point. Everyone wants to win. Host an unpaid labor competition where the prize is doing more unpaid labor. Miranda is, of course, always right.
Always.
What a delightful idea! It's true that for those who are not born to fame, gaining it, or watching others gain it, is a favorite pastime.
My press agent advertised it as the hottest competition since Monstropolis' next top terror.
And so, who wants to be an unpaid laborer is born. People compete their hardest at various demeaning tasks, and the winner gets to continue to perform them as a serf.
You're not worthy.
Here you are, you wretched little saboteur! Our unpaid labor competition has been completely upstaged by the preparation industry surrounding it.
It's almost as if the results of the competition don't even matter anymore.
There are labor competition prep programs starting for middle schoolers. The people running these unpaid labor tutoring programs making far more than we are.
Disgraceful.
Cahoots with them. Cahoots, I say! Are they giving you a cut of their profits? You try to deny this, but the girls have already stormed Harley off. Worse. You lose -2 creativity and -1 fun.
So it happens to...
Blue.
Blue!
Ah. There you are, minding on your own business and spying on your classmates away, and suddenly...
Hey, Blue, you've got a sort of loser sometimes, right? You're sort of a loser sometimes, right?
Occasionally,
Yes.
Sure.
And you hang out with that other losers like Yellow, right?
Unfortunately.
Ah! Because Yellow is a total loser, who I happen to maybe be developing feelings for. I can't explain it. She's nowhere near as attractive or wealthy or ruthless as I am.
Vera.
And yet I find myself so inexplicably drawn to her. I think it's her eyes. There's real depth there, like she's hiding some sort of secret. What do you think it is? Something wonderful or totally lame?
The secret behind Yellow's eyes is the secret that book has changed her life. Her business sense and her self-confidence on point. The secret behind Yellow's eyes is the secret of communism. Yellow doesn't believe in ownership of material goods or individual entrepreneurship of any kind. So the question is, do I want to sink you
Yes!
or not?
You want me to do this. You want me to get some of that sweet, sweet snake pussy. The secret I will harm that book. Any publication that puts me in a position to once again assert my superiority over others with hard work can win me over in a heartbeat. And any monster who reads that kind of book is out to get something for themselves. In this case, possibly me.
I want to play the 4-player version of this somehow.
Yes, right?
I did something nice for you.
You did.
Gary pointed that out.
You did, but yet I have a suspicion it may go the other way. Let's find out. Oh, maybe not. I like a monster who isn't afraid to chase down what she wants. We know I'm not too easily won over. Maybe she has a chance for me after all. Vera Yellow, prom royalty. Has a nice ring to it. Thank you, Blue.
No problem. Maybe they'll let you be part of the prom chorus, even if you're just a jester or something. You gain +3 fun.
You're fun.
I'm fun. I've often said so. Let's trade places. Everyone chooses an animal. Say your choice on that.
shit.
Alright, are you ready?
Sure.
3, 2, 1.
Seagull.
Player order decided based on how intriguing a new Flame of Thrones house would be if it had the selected animal central starter made now. I win
Kangaroo wins.
Yes.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
that. Oh no, I put you.
Oh.
God damn it. They switched the...
Well, you tell me which one you want to do, and I'll pick something that's not that.
All right.
Okay, I need to go to the auditorium.
Okay. Alright.
So...
Alright. Let's see. Being bold, I'm trying to think. I don't think being balanced is going to be the actual key. I think it's trying to figure out which stats your person wants. She's obviously going to be taken in by money.
Yeah,
I
money
think-
with Mira.
I think possibly boldness as well.
Okay.
And
She did say she likes a girl who's bold and isn't afraid to take what she wants.
yeah. And also possibly smarts, but I think money is a definite, so I'm gonna go try and make me some money. Oh, I got a cat girl there. Oh well, let's find out what happens when you go and see the cat girl.
Show me that money.
Oh,
Oh.
welcome to my little shop. Buy some shit. I have shit that will boost your stats, shit that will lead you into stupid new adventures, even some shit that might be much needed at some very specific moment. So,
Fury's been streaming
take a look.
Classic Quest, and Rio was thinking about you can turn into vampires and turn into a bunch of seagulls. And boy, did we laugh about that for a while. That's amazing.
Oh, I can buy Bob Ross. Motivational poster. Oh, I see. I see. So your money doesn't actually mean anything in-game as a stat, so you can come and buy some of this shit, and she moves around.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
you can go buy a thing. I see. Your agent, a tampon used by the former Prom Queen. Don't even dare ask me how I got this. That's fair. I don't really want to know. That was an event. Dragonheart class. Okay. Oh, it's our porn that we got from the last game. Ah. Oh, I wonder if you had to, like, come here, maybe, to buy the answer to the thing? Oh,
Oh, yeah.
that's what we needed to do.
Okay.
So you would have had to have got enough money to be able to get that, probably by a certain point. Huh, we're learning.
Yeah, we are learning.
Big badass tattoo. A corpse. Practically kind of fun glasses. Now they aren't. Blanket with 2 holes. Too poor for this.
A bag
Cocaine!
of
Become the new vanilla of drugs. Your thing works pretty well. If I took it off of my ears, because it's only like music and some occasional voice clips, would it pick us up both better?
I don't know.
We're gonna try that.
Okay.
Oh, especially because it's in my ears.
Oh, delicate baby ears.
Delicate baby ears.
I'm not sure that putting the microphone way further away from the bus is going to be long-term helpful.
Well, let's try that. Can you hear us any better, generally, Fury? Not too sexy.
Hi, I'm here.
Yeah, we're both here.
You just said to say something, so I said
Okay.
something.
I guess you could hear me.
Yeah. Everyone can hear you, Jody. You come back.
Thank you. Doc is now louder, but Jet was clear. Okay, well, you can hear both of us, so that's great. I will take it. Okay. Am I going to buy a thing? I'm going to buy myself a PR agent.
Okay.
I feel Vera would be a little turned on by that.
Okay.
Alright, so, ciao! Bye, stranger. I'm going to guess that's the extent of my turn.
Let's go.
Yes.
Okay.
Alright, your turn.
Alright. Well, I guess if I'm trying to figure that out. I guess I would probably need charm for her, I would assume.
Which one are you doing?
Miranda.
Oh, Miranda. She doesn't seem... Charm might do you. She doesn't seem like she is actually particularly creative, so I think you're on the right path.
Yeah.
With this, like, remember how much she loved the, fucking doll?
Yeah.
Some things with silverware?
Yeah.
I think... Yeah, I think Charm would be
Okay.
one to...
Epic dodgeball.
Big dodgeball!
But the map isn't as important as the human interactions within it, even though none of us are actually human.
You know, maybe the secret to winning dodgeball is the friends we made along the way.
You're at your peak when you decide to go for the overkill and wink at one of your teammates. He's totally mesmerized. It's the most epic wink ever. Damn, you know how to win over people's hearts.
Damn!
You gain +2 charm.
So charm.
You catch Miranda monologuing about her problems to no one. She often does this. It's like she's accustomed to having a royal scribe following her everywhere she goes. Oh, whatever shall I do about my army? We haven't a proper war in months, and the soldiers are becoming ever so anxious. I've tried sending the servants to give them tummy rubs and even putting extra leaves and sticks in their cages, but they just kill the servants with the sticks. I never thought managing an entire branch of the military would be so challenging. How could I possibly keep my soldiers entertained? Bite them in half and make them fight a practice war. 1,000 pinatas.
1,000 pinatas.
You know of my kingdom's living pinatas, then?
Of course!
No? Then divine providence must have guided your suggestion. Each year, hundreds of peasants are required by law to volunteer to be stuffed with candy and suspended from ropes throughout the palace. Visiting dignitaries are invited to take a few ceremonial whacks. But we always have more pinatas than we can use. I'm sure Daddy would be happy to lend me 1,000 pinatas to keep my army happy. A splendid idea indeed! There's no reason you should feel guilty about this at all. You gain +2 boldness and +1 smarts. Everyone chooses an object. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking. 3, 2, 1. Dildo.
Wireless computer. Whatever it is, you win. Genie should be found in
Yes, I win.
Oh, you absolutely win. You earned it.
Let's go.
Fury also thought dildo. You were both some sick motherfuckers.
You arrive at your chosen table to find Vera looking askance at Miranda's lunch.
You took my Vera!
A single. You should have been better than
I should have been better. I should have been better than a dildo. I wasn't better than a dildo.
I've often said so.
Oh no!
A single, very suspicious looking apple.
Miranda, honey, your apple seems to be pulsing with an unhealthy purple light.
Oh, I am sure it's simply your imagination.
Ugh.
It also has a skull on it, and it smells like lighter fluid. I don't think it's for eating.
Of course it's for eating. It's a perfectly standard poison apple. You know, the sort that puts a princess to sleep for 100 years. But not a baby.
You literally just admitted it's poison.
I know. And I always said I wouldn't be the kind of princess who eats a poisoned apple. But how else would I find a prince to wink me with true love's kiss and live happily ever after with me?
No, we need to have a little talk about feminism. Acting on this. Tell her she doesn't need to poison herself for the sake of her man.
You don't need to eat that apple. Princes should eat poisoned apples so that you'll kiss them. You don't need to eat that apple. There's plenty of eligible princes on hotprincefinder.com. Well, yeah, I'll go with that. A marvelous idea. If the princes are asleep, I shall be able to assess them fully before making a selection.
It's on, that was Twitch chat.
You put that on Patreon.
Yeah. I don't know if you can it's twitch.tv/Doc
Holligay.
We're gonna have another person in the room.
Yes.
Oh my god.
It'll be amazing.
Amazing.
Come to think of it, I suppose this is why the princes prefer sleeping damsels to begin with.
There it is. The whole thing is like a fucking mean podcast.
My kingdom is more of a fish market. In any case, you two have truly opened my eyes. I he'll be sending poisoned apples to all nearby princes forthwith.
Or
Yes.
also princesses.
Yes.
Well, not the poison ones.
Yes. Miranda gets to work poisoning all her suitors. Vera is very impressed with your enlightened opinions on gender and poison.
All right.
No, my love. Okay, I will go talk to my one true bro.
Yes, he is your one true bro.
He is my one true bro. You find Liam taking a picture of his. Oh, wait, it's Scott's taking a picture of. Ha! Yes, Scott, snap away. My artistic plating is too magnificent to ignore.
What?
Artistic what? I'm playing Pokemon's Go with a mobile version of the hit Humans video game.
And
He went southern for some reason.
He now lives in the Appalachian Mountains.
And now I'm from Tennessee. What do pocket fans have to do with my food pick?
Mike made it!
Here, Michael! There's a level 43 Bernard Henson. What the fuck is my accent doing? Yeah, there's a level 43 Bernard Henson hanging out in the middle of your plate. Here, take a look. What am I doing? Here, take a look. Go ahead. Scott, why does your plate, why does your phone show a tiny human doing fluttering on top of my eggplant ravioli? You mean you don't know the Bernard Henson? He used to be a chartered accountant, but now, what am I doing? Hang on, I'll get there.
It's fine, my dear.
No, I lost the accent. I'll get it back.
Totally red!
Yeah,
Just think that.
He used to be a chartered accountant, but now he's decided to pursue his dream of being a world famous potter. That major life change made him super rare. Pocket humans almost never follow their dreams. I don't care how rare he is. His presence is spoiling my pristine pick. Spoiling it. Pocket humans are way cooler than a boring old food pick. You take that back. Uh-oh. Tempers are running a little high. Looks like it's up to you to settle this dispute. Scott's right, Liam. Why take a normal cliche food pick when you can take a food pick of Scott capturing a Pokemon off of your food pick? Scott, look over there! There's a Stuart Hogarth on top of that pile of mashed potatoes! I don't necessarily care to encourage Liam, but that Scott will be so happy. Stuart Hogarth, the strongest accountant-type Pokemon in the game! What does it even mean to be a strong accountant? Is he, like, really good at math? No, he's just super buff! Toughest accountant! Gotta have him! Scott bounds across the cafeteria and practically dives into Gary Grevin's mashed potatoes looking for a Pokemon to capture. He actually knows how to play Pokemon's Go, or do you think he just likes diving into people's food? The two of you debate the question while you help Liam line up the perfect food pick. Later, he lines up some very hot picks. Woohoo! Let's trade places!
Everybody chooses something cool.
Alright, say your choice out loud. Okay, so, ready? 3, 2, 1.
Cocaine!
Player orders decided based upon how weird it would be to find this lucky thing. Okay, alright. Cocaine. Cocaine is even weirder than me. We both went in very different directions for that one, man.
No, I said cocaine.
I can't believe I've missed so much of this already. It's like the best thing since Ghost Trick.
Okay, so what do I want to do?
Duck said cocaine, yes. I said Jet Wolf. Because you're always on your shit.
I am. I will write my own ticket if I had one.
You would. You really, really would.
I'll make one of your two with Jet Wolf. That won't be weird at all.
That won't be at all creepy. Wow, way to make it super fucking weird.
You're welcome. I can too.
Yeah, I guess I'll go get some money. Mine is the Bitcoins. It's supposed to have something to do with solving algorithms and the rise of cryptocurrency. But you guess that nobody actually has any fucking idea how it really works. Anyway, you need plus 2 Bitcoins, which is equal to $2 million. Which unfortunately is equal to 2 monster dollars. So plus 2 money.
Plus 2 monster money.
You notice Polly bent over her phone while Miranda tries to peek over her shoulder. Something really interesting must be going on Polly's phone. When you get closer though, you see that Polly's just on Tinder and it's swiping right on everybody. I love her.
She is great.
Miranda seems entranced though and a little worried. What did you say this was called again? Tinder. It is an app for finding true love. Sure. But I never knew. I have spent countless hours going to royal balls and kissing frogs and pretending to be in a magical slumber. But I could simply use this app. I mostly just use it for collecting dick pics. What are these dick pics? Tokens of affection. Oh, alas, to be so far behind in my quest for love.
You all wish you could be seeing her do this.
I am 19 years old, practically an old maid, and only now learning of this. Oh, how will I ever make up for lost time? Don't worry, I'll coach you in the mysterious ways of Tinder. You'll have a whole harem in no time. You still don't have Tinder? Why should you worry having Tinder when you can actually own Tinder? Why don't you just buy the entire company? No.
Oh, yes.
I will coach her in the ways of Tinder. You would do that? For me? Oh, good. I have so many questions. What does DTX mean? Does that muscular chest in this picture have the head attached? Or did this man take the picture like that to hide his headlessness? Why do so many of the profiles use the eggplant emoji? I shall appoint you to my royal advisor in charge of Tinder adventures. The first task will be to take some very hot selfies of me. You're not sure Miranda knows what selfie means, but you're not complaining. You gain +2 charms and +1 smarts.
All right.
Absurd. And beautiful.
She is perfect, and if she does not accept my invitation to Monster Prom, I will die.
I will die.
I will kill everyone in this room and then myself.
Yes. Oh, shit. Let's see. I am thinking I may need to be a little smarter.
I've often said so.
I walked right into that shit.
Yeah, you sure did. You sure did.
Surely did. I am going to go get some more smarts. That day you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons.
Do you have like also
I
ghosts with you?
I do.
What are you?
I don't know. I apparently have friends though, and they're shadowy.
You are the shadow in the darkness.
I am Shadow Witch.
Yes.
Sometimes, after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be.
I forgot to tell you, but I just thought of it now. Jill decided that Kitty in Pride and Shadowcat is named Kitty because she has the powers that every cat wishes they had. To go through walls so they could be in any room that they wanted at any particular time.
I find that difficult to argue
Yeah,
against.
I know! I was about to say, wow, Jill is way deeper than all of us.
Way deeper, I said, venture to say, even the Kitty Pride never was. As I happen to know for a fact that was like her 13th name for herself in the span of about a week. Because I love Kitty, but I'm not wrong.
Jill is so amazing! I agree with Gary. And now you'll never be able to unthink that.
I sure won't. And now I just imagine Kitty herself walking into bathrooms and shit. She's like, hi guys, what's going on here? And it's like,
I'm so excited!
and then you got Wolverine going, I'm pooping!
Still smoking the cigar.
Exactly. I'm pooping, pumpkin.
You were just very vitally into that.
It really was. Like, in the middle of everything, a portal opens. Swallow sphere, a plate of Leo. Dive in to rescue them, and straight into
A gay rave!
the season finale of the Interdimensional Bachelor!
He looks like he's wearing a costume from Utna.
He
Point
does,
of information.
a little bit. I feel you should do his voice.
Okay.
So, you feel free to read that line in whatever way you
The season finale of the Interdimensional Bachelor.
Oh my god, good. Nope. I mean, it just ready my eyes rolling so hard.
Oh my god, we're on a game show? Yes, indeedy. Tonight, you three will answer a series of trivia questions. Whoever gets the most points becomes mine. I'm gonna win. I don't even care what the prize is.
our answers to which will make us more or less likely to achieve a romantic outcome with you. Are you interested? That's extremely problematic. I can't think of anyone who would ever want to play such a tawdry dating game.
Everybody stop raising reasonable concerns so I can hear the first question. I'm sorry, this is Dead Banako.
It's Dead Banako.
That's the spirit. Question number 1. Describe your ideal marriage proposal.
I'm so glad I took that voice. That was so good. What is that guy? Lem? Is that what you call it? Or Montana? Is Lem like Lem? Len. Yeah. Buddy. Take it down. He looks like his Mamoru or Antenna.
Yes, he does. Look like a Mamoru or Anuna. Yes, absolutely.
Well, they full plug in that, so you buzz in yourself. Now is your chance to give an answer that will end the competition and send the prince packing. Who's the prince? I present you with my grandmother's wedding ring, still attached to my naked grandmother.
The second one.
John Hinge's beard pours out.
That's big mood. Big mood.
I don't, however much I do want to do that. I am afraid that will impress my 1 triple 0. I feel that she'll be a little more close by it. I still want to do it.
I want Jill to do that.
What, John Hinge? Monster Prom! Shit! Oh my god, she did just squeal a little bit. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
No, you know, fuck it. We'll go.
Yes.
So bold. You unhinge your jaw and let the bees pour out. You definitely couldn't do this back in your own dimension.
Ah! Stop it! You're supposed to answer with words, not bees!
Probably should have specified that.
See?
Bees seem like a legitimate answer to me.
Women drop panties before John outpours bees.
Fuck. Oh my good god. What are you against avant-garde forms of expression? Words are so passé.
Aw, man, I was gonna say bees. You totally stole my answer. Wait, I've got it.
Fully unhinges her ghostly jaw and thousands of locusts pour out. You should have thought that locusts are way cooler. Doesn't matter though. The prince is so busy fending off bugs he can't focus on keeping you in his dimension. You will teleport back to them. You were pleased with the victory. You were just a little horse. It's ironic. As a little horse, someone came out of your mouth. You gave lost your creativity on this one. That was incredible. That was all great. Yeah. Something happens to yellow.
All right.
Hi, Michael. That weekend, you were at the movies when you received a summons from Rhonda.
Don't do me dirty, Jet.
Random bitch.
Oh, thank goodness you could come.
Technically, Miranda's not supposed to be with her, but you know what's details.
I am contemplating a decision of extreme gravity. To date or not to date. As you are famed throughout the school as a wanton Lothario, I thought I had best ask your advice.
You fishy arcade bitch.
Yes. Please, be sure to frame it in terms that I will understand. Something simple and straightforward. In short, I need you to tell me which item of silverware Blue most closely resembles.
Is she like got a thing for silver because she's fishy and redhead like an Ariel?
I don't know.
And gilded trophy tongs, delicately inlaid diamonds and baby teeth. Right. I think we can all agree. Gilded diamonds.
Oh, gilded shrimp tongs! Only the most elegant of silvered wares!
Oh, silver! Please, for the love of God, use silvered wares.
Monsieur has to sell say silvered wares.
Yes.
And gilded gold on top of silver. How decadent! Of course, the diamonds must represent her strength and endurance, while the baby teeth represent her and willingness to steal teeth from babies. appropriate piece of silverware to be my date. But I'm told I'm not allowed to take actual silverware to the prom as my date, so your friend will have to suffice. Thank you ever so much.
Rhonda's goose from Dragon Away, and would you plus 3 money if your mom was advised? Straight misses! Everyone chooses a blue. Right.
Ready? You ready?
Ready. Alright. 3, 2,
1.
Mac and
Smokies.
cheese!
We were both on our shit.
We were absolutely where we were supposed to be on that one. Now, I'm ready for a fight.
Yes.
Player orders decided based on how unappealing a pizza would be when the chosen for this installment.
You win. No, you win.
Oh, unappealing.
Yeah.
I do win.
Yeah.
I get to go first this time.
Mine is actually
I was like,
mine's actually a fairly
yeah,
reasonable
no,
pizza
I was
topping.
thinking the same. Yes, okay. Alright.
I said Little Smokies. Bitch loves
All
You
right.
sure fucking do. Alright. I'm gonna go for a little
Okay.
to
Satisfy.
Fist bump!
That was maybe the greatest piece of Veruca fan anything ever done. Not to toot my own horn, but
I respect your authority, but I have nothing here. Thank you, little homie.
shadow
Shadow
creatures.
creature things that I still don't know. Wild bastard, you tell yourself in the mirror that you're so kill a tiny big-eyed turtle with your bare hands. That monstrous act would instantly give you plus 500 bold clearance. But come on, you're just talking yourself in the mirror. What's the mirror in that? You know what? You plus 2 points. Thank you for saying that to yourself out loud.
Would you kill a tiny big rock turtle with your hands?
No! You come to be knocked out or fucked or something to the sound of.
Welcome back to Season 2 of the Interdimensional Bachelor. Today's competitors are last season's Flaw in the Cogs, Yellow, and an army of sexy werewolves.
Hooray!
You didn't do that one.
Which one not doing shit?
Do it. Please.
Let's see, I can only do Jill in certain ways. What's up, losers? It's not Jill, but I'll get there. Oh, fuck. For the last time, fuck bitch, I'm not a werewolf!
Perhaps not, but you have a fiery temperament, wolf-like drive, and killer abs, so it's close enough.
Oh, I can't do Jill like this.
Yeah, bro! One of us!
Do it. Still not Jill. I thought we were going to do a sports guy. I've turned into Montana Len over there. I thought we were going to do a sports game. Sports game.
We are, my dear sweet army of sexy werewolves. And Yellow. We are. That's time for our first round. You ready? Your first test is speed, strength, and skill on the Interdimensional Bachelor Season 2. It's time to see which of you incredible lackins sign your name on this legally binding document that is in no way a marriage contract. The fastest.
You can see the werewolves' tails wagging in anticipation, ready to prove themselves the fastest, bestest athletes, and Damien is cracking his knuckles, not about to be undone. If you don't step in, at least one or two of these people are going to end up married to the prince out of sheer hyper-competitiveness, thinking quickly you sign the name of Terrelliot the Terrible, thus summoning him. Eat the contract! That's an excellent point. I think eating the contract. Otherwise, I'm signing a name falsely or as a third party, and I would not be legally binding. And I feel that she would appreciate that nuance, but she would also appreciate this story. So I'm gonna go.
All right.
Fast as lightning, sprint over to the table where the marriage contract sits and devour it.
Honestly, I have no backup plan. That was it. I was really counting on the athletes at the competition to immediately arriving to sign the contract with no thought whatsoever. I was just so confident in that well, I suppose you can all just go home now then. See you next game!
And if he calls that a scheme, that's pretty embarrassing. Who would actually fall for? Oh man, no fair! She ate the contract before we even got started!
Ate the contract,
It's a rematch! It's a rematch! Rematch! That's still. Oh, if we're doing a rematch, I am definitely going to sign the contract. So good, so fast. They can hustle the werewolves out of the princess dimension before they can accidentally marry themselves off. And so you will remain single happily ever after, free to take whomever you want to prom. You gain +2 fun, +1 spots.
Let's go.
I regret to inform you that I need to pee.
Okay.
You may continue if you wish. If you want.
Okay, well I'll wait for you.
Okay.
After doing that, I'm like, now
My own voice is trending that way now.
I do. I can hear Mike talking to Nikki upstairs. I am going to get some creativity just because I only have 2. And it's a little pathetic. That table, the person in my class of late, you have a terrific job at acting. You act so hard. So many your classmates in the audience throw roses at you. 7 roses, in fact. Damn, roses aren't a valid currency or status. Anyway, you check your convert app to see if you can translate to something a bit more useful. It seems 7 roses equals 2 creativity points. Sweet, you gain +2 creativity. You notice Miranda hunched over her bow and chewing on her lower lip. She seems nervous about something. You sidle over and ask what's up. Oh, my royal advisor! Thanks, Sidon, you are here! I am lost! My Tinder adventures have yielded a suitor, but he behaves like no suitor I have ever had before. He has not given me his full name and family titles. He has not sent me an elephant laden with gold and jewels. He has sent me only a single word. Hey. Hey? Hey? What does it mean? There's no punctuation, no capitalization, only 3 letters. H-E-Y. How can I possibly respond when I do not even know if his father is rich? My loyal advisor, what should I write in response to this most cryptic of missives? Let's face it, Miranda, you're still not used to the complex customs of Tinder. Maybe you should try mimicking the natives. You should go with Kay. Mary, whatever he meant by that, this is your opportunity to stay the higher ground as the societal elite that you are. See his bet and raise it with the more refined Kay. Yes.
Yes.
What a truly excellent idea! I will not just coarse vernacular, but display my good breeding with my capitalization and punctuation. debatable. But clearly, yours was the better advice. An elephant laden with gold and jewels is en route to this location as we speak. Oh, I'm ever so excited. Yeah, let's pretend like you meant for that to happen. You gain +2 creativity and +2 money for as your share of getting the elephant thing. Oh, that went well.
Let's trade, we said.
Oh, Fury needs to go to bed.
Yeah, well, hopefully this will finish up soon.
Yes.
But I will upload it at any rate, and you can catch all of the thrilling conclusion.
Yeah,
shall we
the
say.
thrilling conclusion of wow.
I am so glad you had fun, and thank you for being like the only person who gave a shit tonight.
Yes, it is true. It is true.
Okay, everybody choose a brand. A brand. Okay. All right.
Are you ready?
I am ready. Okay.
Are you able?
I am. No, but let's go anyway. All right. 3, 2, 1. Heinz. How intriguing it would be if the selected brand decided to produce their own TV show. I feel any baby-based TV show.
I'm gonna take the win, but I was talking about the Tactical Knife Company.
That's hilarious. That also
Let's
win,
go.
by the way. But also, that is hilarious.
That is me on my shit at all times.
That is great. It is happy. I'm so excited for this.
The crew will arrive at Scott and Miranda's table to find Scott happily chowing down, while Miranda stares horrified at her prey.
What's wrong, Miranda?
Yuck!
Isn't it obvious? Right here on my tray! Fish sticks!
Yeah, Fish Stick Fridays in the crate.
It's not quite, Scott. Fish are my subjects. This is clearly the work of the air people.
Air people.
Yes, do you not know of the air people? The merfolk's most hated rivals. Don't you read the news?
Yeah, sure. I totally know how to read.
What? Well, I must insist that you cease eating those fish sticks immediately. It is high treason!
Oh, but I've been looking forward to Fish Stick Fridays. It's like last Fish Stick Friday. Sure, can't eat them.
Mike, she said Heinz.
I did say Heinz.
Asking Miranda while holding a fish stick really close to her mouth, but you feel like you've got a better answer to settle this argument. You blurt out, haven't you heard, Scott? Fish sticks make you worse at sports. They can drink ball drop and all, and they're a flavin'. Fish sticks contain absolutely no fish. It's all garden snails and food-grade plastic, probably true. Scott can eat as many as he wants.
Yes.
Let's just clown on Scott.
Oh no, not nerd or flavor and ball drop and all. Those have been two of the worst ones. Do the air people want me to be bad at sports?
Of course they do, Scott. The air people hate sports and sportsmen. There are those loathsome things about them. Aside from defense and their socialism.
Well then, I'm not gonna eat any more fish sticks ever again. Fish Stick Friday, more like fish stick.
Bye day?
Yeah! Man, I gotta go tell the rest of the wolf pack about this.
Scott runs off to spread anti-air people propaganda, and Miranda gives you a most regal smile.
All right.
Oh, happy yellow punch.
Yes.
Shall we go to our truest?
Our truest lovers.
Fine, David and Vera are contemplating a huge unidentifiable prime meat. Alright, Davey, I know we had our share of disagreements during this convoluted poaching expedition. Like when you told me not to bring all my knives. But I trust we can now put our differences behind us and enjoy the fruits of our labors. You mean the meats of our labors. And together we'll enjoy this raw, bloody cut. It's a symbol of our... Wait, raw and bloody? You mean you're not even going to try using fire on it? Of course I used fire. I specifically instructed the chef to prepare this meat while glancing briefly at a lit stove. If the fire ever, touch the meat, what may the point of that in a cut this fine can only be ultra rare.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm gonna put you in the position of having to agree with me.
wow, upset. Like hell it can. You wait here while I get my culinary flamethrower. Damien, please, let's be reasonable on this. What's reasonable? If we can't come to an agreement, let's appeal to an arbitrary third party. Yellow will surely make the intelligent choice for us, isn't that right? My word, the steak is too cooked already. Rub some ice on it and douse it in blood, quick! mistake is after its charge remains have been retrieved from a burning building. This one is easy. I love her tossing person here.
Yes.
Quite right. Someone turn off the heat to get a frost wizard in here. Fetch me more blood from the blood bank.
Correct.
What the fuck? I'm not gonna eat a big chunk of raw meat. How am I supposed to ensure maximum suffering without fire? Oh darn, I guess I'm going to have to enjoy this juicy steak by myself. Whatever. I'm gonna go burn down a burger joint and eat whatever survives on fire. I'm good for you, Damien. Live your best life. Mira slips you a thick stack of cash under the table. Unfortunately, she pays you in Mira bucks. More unfortunately, your stack of Mira bucks is reduced to 5 minutes of intimate eye contact. Juicy.
This is the greatest thing I've ever seen.
Let's trade places. Everybody chooses something bad. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the weird board.
Okay.
Alright. You ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
Crystal.
Something that won't come to you. Also Crystal. Player orders decided based on how horrible it would be if the selected thing was part of a torture device or a legal punishment. Ooh. I feel we both have some strong arguments here.
I feel that mine is more universal. Because mine could be used to torture both of us, but yours could only be used to torture you.
Keep going.
We're so close.
Yeah, hopefully.
Let's go.
Okay, what am I gonna try for here? I'm gonna try it to you. I don't know.
Well, we know she likes charm, but it seems like she also likes fun.
Yeah, I'll go do fun. That's the one I'm weaker on.
Okay.
Half hour in. At 1.1, small magical Latino cat! Son of a banana peel, you start to laugh at him. As you stop, you laugh so hard, you somehow still plus. No! I don't want to be mean to one, the small magical Latino cat!
We love one.
Afterwards, a royal procession, 500 members strong, proves that Miranda has requested your presence at dinner tonight. Yeah! The restaurant she's chosen is so fancy, its name is unpronounceable by anyone making less than 6 figures. With all these heavily armed guards around, you think it's unwise to refuse. So, later that night, this restaurant is remarkably charming for a low-born establishment. She is just mature, she is, though. Granted, the flatware is only platinum and not diamond, and this wine section is significantly less than 1,000 years old. But at least our table is held by 3 weeping serfs, as an always entree. This is mature as written by Monaco.
Clearly Monaco wrote this game.
Yes. Garçon, 1 bowl of rubies and a bottle of actual gold, if you would be so kind. And my suitor will have... Wait, pick something before she realized she would never run anywhere faster than Wilmer's Chicken Hut. This is actually Haruka's worst nightmare right now. It doesn't matter what I order. It will taste good as long as I eat it with you. One of everything, and I'm buying. Don't be stupid, honey. Close your eyes or point at a random item in the menu to prove your point. Luckily, you chose the cheapest item on the menu. Less luckily, the cheapest on the menu is garbage soup. You're the classiest restaurant in the city, and you chose to eat garbage soup. Minds tell me that my beauty enables you to eat garbage. I am shocked and insulted. Wait, may I please have a box for my cold beef salad? I'm going to be leaving immediately. No!
Miranda?
Why do they even have garbage soup at this restaurant? And why is it so expensive? I lose negative 1 and 120. No!
All right.
Alright, let's see.
Jets was a puppy that won't come to you, Mike.
I am going to...
I hope your luck is better than mine.
Yeah, don't lie, right? I will try and up my charm. I don't think it will work.
No, I don't think so either.
Look at my ass. Look at my ass. I don't know what direction you're facing. I don't. At one point, you're about to be eliminated by a player. Oh, this is what you do. Yes. Heartfelt speech about the importance of everyone's lives. Player bursts into tears. You take advantage of the moment of weakness like a ball at you. You lose -5 mercy, a step that might be used in Monster Prom sequel, but now, and you gain +2 charm. You know good. You turn around to find Vera staring at you. Something happens, but for some reason it's not death stare this time. She actually looks kind of dead. see you weird. You decide to do what you do best. Push you off. Finally, if you'd taken any longer to come over, I would have had to have my minions drag you here. Listen, my D-39 was unexpectedly eaten by vultures, totally not my fault. Anyway, I need to fill the slot somehow, and I thought maybe you could recommend one of your more attractive friends. I'm just kidding, darling, you're not that bad. No, seriously, maybe at the 1,000 arms at 9:15 p.m. on the vultures will eat twice today. Just ask you on a date. She did. This is like Christmas in whatever damn month it is right now. But if you don't want this to be more than just a one-time thing, best come up with an incredible dinner gift. A magic mirror that will always tell her how fabulous she looks. Or the head of her greatest enemy, I feel.
See, these are hard.
I feel the head of her greatest enemy is mine.
Yes.
So, what kind of achievement? You get your trusty decapitating axe out of storage and lop the head off of Zalgar Babcock, shape-shifting reptile/human ice attorney. Luckily, reptoids don't bleed much. You're able to deliver the head in a delicate satin pouch on a silver tray. At night, Vera excitedly unties the drawstring and opens the bag. Oh, you shouldn't have, because murder's a crime. But I'm glad you did it anyway. Zalgar's been such a pain since he discovered that I don't pay my Japan laborers. How's a girl supposed to make a move when she's expected to pay every child that works for her? Vera later informs you that her actual greatest enemy is time itself, but you have to come to time, and anyway, it's an old accounts. You gain +2 charm and +1 points. Yours to prom draws near.
I will attempt to ask. I want to ask one. Please say yes.
I will ask.
Hi.
Yes.
All right.
Finally pluck up your courage and ask for the ability to go to the monster prom with you. You're asking me to go to the prom with you? You've seen yourself in a mirror. Your face is a crime against humanity. Not one of the crimes against humanity I enjoy perpetrating.
Bye.
Fine. Oh, loser. Your smart laugh. This feeling will haunt you the rest of your life, and you never will. A total and constant. This is amazing. Never succeeded in anything again. Except for a time you wanted once was not talent. Your talent was being a failure at love. You astonished everyone how bad you were at once. Amazing. Not any of this sad, though.
Let's go.
I wonder how I failed. Finally, pluck up the courage and ask your beloved to go to the monster prom with you. Oh, really asking me to the monster prom? How chivalrous and brave of you. Yes, yes, I accept your proposal. As discussed, on Prom night I'll be waiting for you in the Sea Dragon's Cave. You should rescue me so we can attend the monster prom. It will be delightful.
You're my
Prom night
No.
I won! At several points in the evening, people broke into song singing about what a magical night it was for the two of you. Even some forest animals appeared to join in the songs. You're quite sure Miranda's family paid all those people to do that, but who cares? Still a magical night. I was voted most likely to be
I am yours at the year old quest. No, this is not me being funny. It is
amazing.
Those 3 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After Monster Prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning who we were and who we could be. And you know what? As it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. Damien became a renowned drag racer until he died in the most badass way during a race. At the funeral, you spotted him hidden among the crowd. He winked at you. Vera kept being fierce, strong, and stunning. Some haters once said adult life would put, quote, that mean bitch in her place. But you know what? Vera ended up making adult life her bitch.
Amazing.
Miranda started a non-profit to help countries always have the right to be graciously ruled by the Mer Kingdom. During those 3 weeks, Monster Prom seemed bigger than life, and then it was gone, just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were lots of battles left in the war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Monster Prom, going to prom, and this heart song.
I can't believe I won Monster Prom.
I also
And you lost Monster
can't
Prom.
believe you won Monster Prom. I feel personally disgusted. Oh, look. Oh, you missed it. Won a teddy bear, Killer Truist Bro, skull.
Amazing.
And he was like, she was holding it up to him, and he was like, and Scotus was magnificent, and I wish only that I could that was a lot more fun than
Yeah, I was not expecting to enjoy Monster Prom.
No, but
I in fact enjoy the hell out of Monster Prom.
Yeah, that was fun. I will legit play more Monster Prom. Whether or not I do it streamed, I don't know. I will say,
Yes.
I should probably not have gone super growly angry for Damien.
Perhaps not. Perhaps not.
Perhaps.
Mayhap.
Mayhap. Yes. I also really love how I lost the belly guy.
Yeah.
Before
I also was so glad I picked the future voice for because
it was the
Yeah.
best. Also, I feel thirsty for the Bachelor.
the Bachelor Prince, which I think was really the highlight.
I think that
As
was,
far as unexpected accents go.
as far as the unexpected accents go, it was pretty fucking great. Oh, I protect.
Yeah.
No one touches my mirror.
Yes. I protect. Okay, well I gotta go pee, so you can do the sign off.
That was glorious. Thank you to Dr. Holligay, Esquire, PhD, for joining me. I hope Fury enjoyed, and Mike as well, who turned up. And the rest of you who are going to see this at a future time. I hope you also enjoy. Also, all of you who go to hell for not coming into the stream in the first place. Good night. Farewell. Amen. As soon as I can figure out how to stop this remotely.